Master D-Baters. We get different. Mark, Nick, and Cody. Let's go. John in the corner, all gas. Mark got a stat and a laugh. Nick break it down real clean. Cody come through with the heat. Hot takes on the table. Every week we label the champ. Crowd lean in when it gets loud. Hands up, you know we amp. Talk that talk. Bring that flame. Four big voices. Say the name. Master D-Baters. We get different. Master D-Baters. We stay lit. John, Mark, Nick, Cody. Run that room. Join the debate. Feel that boom. Master D-Baters.
All right. Good evening. It's Tuesday night. You know what that means. It is time for the newest, the number one, soon to be number one debate show in all of the land. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another episode of Master D-Baters. That's Cody. Nick and Mark will be on the way momentarily, but we have a great topic to discuss tonight. We'll get to it in a little bit as our fellow debaters make their way into the studio in a little while. Cody, I want to say this again. You picked up another great topic, and I cannot wait to discuss this because we are 50 days away from the start of the NFL season. We're 35 days away from college football, and there's been a lot of talk.
My rookies reported this week, man. Rookies reported.
Mine's reporting this weekend. Vets report next week. Camps are opening, and now will be of course the return of the Sport for You two-a-days. Starting in August, along with as we have new episodes of Master Debaters that will also conjunction with our Sports for You two-a-days as we break down two divisions of the NFL of the National Football League every week in the week of August, leading up to, of course, our season preview when we make the picks for the NFL season, for the upcoming NFL season. But a couple of things we want to talk about in the sports world. Again, breaking news: LeBron James has not signed yet, so there that is. What's up, Gabe?
What's up, Gabe?
But I did want to talk a couple of WNBA.
Do you like Rich Paul? Do you like Rich Paul, or do you think he just needs to shut his damn mouth?
I love Rich Paul. I love Rich Paul, the agent. I'm hating Rich Paul, the podcaster.
I just feel like he needs to shut his mouth.
I put it like that. I love Rich Paul, the agent. He gets brothers paid. But Rich Paul, the podcaster, is I'm hating him, and I'm starting. And I hate to say this, Cody, I'm starting to hate Max Kellerman too. And I never thought I would say that, but Max
I always hated Max Kellerman, and then that whole bullshit with y'all messing with me with the AI picture and making me look like Max Kellerman, that makes me hate him even more. But
yeah, Max really said something to heal. We'll get to that and calling out names. And I'm not gonna play the whole clip because it's a long-winded clip during calling out names, but I will say this: he's really he kind of lost me with what he said recently on their podcast. But I want to talk about a couple of things in the WNBA before we get to the topic. What up, Savage? Good to see you, girl. All right. Again, we got some news about Master Debaters. We're officially on social media now. So you see on the scroll where you can subscribe, to, of course, Sports for You podcast and Ballers and Briefs on the YouTube, of course. But you can follow Master Debaters now on X and Instagram at Master Debaters. You can just follow that for all our content that we have coming out with this new venture as we get ready to gear into football season. Of course, you can follow me at John Watson 0984 on X and Instagram. You can follow Mark on Instagram. Hi, I'm Mark. Hi, I'm Mark1 on X. Nick at X, Instagram, and TikTok. Also, you follow me on TikTok as well at John Watson 0984. Nick at 99Gorilla on all three. Cody at Ballers and Briefs on X, Instagram, and TikTok. So we got a lot to talk about, and
We are also live on Twitch and
we're
on
live on
Facebook as right now as well under the Ballers and Briefs banner right now. So
yes,
we will be trying to roll all those into one eventually.
Yes, we are on Twitch right now at Ballers and Briefs on Twitch right now. So if you're a Twitch streamer, you can go over there, subscribe to Ballers and Briefs on Twitch, follow them on Twitch and all that. But let's go ahead and talk a couple of WBA topics I want to get into, and then obviously we'll get into the debate as Mark and Nick are getting here, and then we'll close out the show. We'll call down names. The big story that's going on in the WNBA. Yes, I am a Christian. God bless you. The big story that's going on in WBA was over the weekend and involved the Toronto Tempo and the Atlanta Dream. Toronto Tempo's head coach, Sandy Brondello, was suspended for one game when that game was yesterday after she made an inappropriate comment about Angel Reese. I'm going to play the audio for you. And it was, I understood the suspension, what she said, and it was, you can hear it was, she was on a hot mic when she got caught, and this after one of her players was injured, and obviously the emotions got the best of Coach Sandy.
Sandy Brondello pleads her case. Carl Smesco has walked over closer to the officials. Meanwhile, there's theater in where she rolled over.
For those know what she said,
what'd she say?
She called Angel Reese a protected species. Now, for those who don't know, Sandy Brondello is Australian and has a term they use in Australia a lot. She did not think she was not aware that it was going to have racial connotations to it. We call black girl species. And yeah, she had to take the punishment. So she was suspended one game. And that game was yesterday. But she did apologize to Angel Reese on X. She said, Angel, I'm sorry. Last night, in the moment of Naraira's injury, I used a phrase that I shouldn't have used, and I take full responsibility for that. My frustrations with the officiating, when my words were unfairly put the focus on you. I also understand that my words carry the impact beyond what I intended, particularly for Black women in our league. And I'm deeply sorry that I've spent my career competing with. I'm sorry for that. I've spent my career competing with, coaching, and learning from incredible Black women. I regret that my words caused hurt to a community that I respect so deeply. I have a lot of respect for you, both as a player and a person. I sincerely apologize to you, your teammates, and the Dream organization for my comment. She did also address the media yesterday before shoot around because she couldn't obviously coach in yesterday's game. But Angel Reese, she did get a chance to hear Coach Brondello's response, and she got to address how she felt about the whole situation stemming from the comment.
Everyone, I'm sure everyone knows about the situation that happened last game, and I'm going to address this one time. First, I appreciate Sandy's apology, but also appreciate the love and support that I have had for the last 48 hours. It has been very overwhelming with a lot of love and also other things.
You good?
I am grateful
that
the league did take action on what the situation had happened. There's no place for discrimination or hate in this league from anyone, from fans to coaches to players. And I'm just grateful that we are able to move on from the situation and just play winning basketball. The WNBA is supposed to be positive, and we are going in a great light right now. So I just want to continue that and move forward. Everyone,
So as we've been sitting here, I've been doing, you know me. I'm the official pot stirrer of Master Debaters and the one that does all the digging into shit. Yeah. So I literally dug into this while we were sitting here trying to read this. I don't think that Sandy had racial context behind that.
She didn't.
And from the way that I was reading it, it's basically her calling Angel Reese soft. That's kind of what the connotation means in Australian slang. So, not taking up for it being come across as racial context, because anything can be said that way now. But at the same time, literally in Sandy's words, she was calling Angel SAWFT soft. So that's literally what she was calling her. I just wish she would have said, "Bitch, you're soft." Stop trying to get calls. That's just what she was trying to do. So I just would have come out and just said it point blank, and instead of, but it is what it is. So I guess we have to move on. We have to go on about our lives and live in that atmosphere. So I don't know. But again, as the official pot stirrer.
Mark, was you aware of this situation?
Some of it. I know she said she called her protected species.
Yeah. It's a term they use in Australia.
Yeah, nah. In the climate of what is she from here? The coach?
She's from Australia.
She's Australian.
She's Australian. This is a term that they use in Australian culture. In Australia all the time.
Yeah, it just means soft. I literally just looked it up. That's what, like, in the Urban Dictionary of Australia, you're soft.
Without context, it sounds really crazy. But if you want to find a reason to be mad at something, then you just take it for surface value. But like you said, you do some research, you'll see what it really is. I don't really I didn't have no problem with it. Also, I also appreciate how Angel Reese, even how she might have taken it, didn't let her take her out of character.
Yeah.
Exactly. That was my thing, is the way that she acted about it was like Angel Reese is still Angel Reese, and it is what it is.
Yeah. So I mean, again, if you one of those people who are one of those people who's looking for something to be mad at, then have at it. But if you really trying to look for the context of things, then it don't take much to just do some research, like you just did right now.
I didn't know. I had no idea what the hell it was, because it literally, I mean, it was, in me, just on its face, it did sound very like.
It sounded crazy.
And literally, she was either calling her the N-bomb or calling her the joke, the meme that she looks like the sloth from Ice Age. Like, literally, that's just how it come across to me. So that's why I had to do a little bit of research on the fly and figure out what the hell it was. Hey, JoJo. Hey, Chris.
That's exactly what it was. So someone else who spoke on this issue was Becky Hammond. She obviously, the game that Sandy Brandello had to sit out was against the Aces last night, and she came out and said, "I gave her a big hug when I just gave her a big hug when I saw her. I know that's not where her heart is. I know her as a very, very high quality person. She'll bounce back. I know she's resilient. It's just unfortunate everything that's going around the league. I'd like to get back to sporting, to get back to sports, uniting people." And I think obviously that has a lot to do with everything that's going on with the Caitlin Clark situation. And even now with the Sophie Cunningham situation, which we're about to get to, because now there's more news about Sophie Cunningham, which I need some education. I need to be educated on. So can y'all educate me real quick?
Yes, sir.
All right, now. So we all know Sophie Cunningham. She's now became our favorite meme. Shout out to you, Sophie. Sophie Cunningham is our favorite meme. Yeah. And obviously, by the way, if y'all go watch the whole clip, DeWanda Bonner's pointing right back at her, but no one brings that up.
So I was just asking who eat pussy better.
I thought Sophie played on our team.
She can't play on our team and still eat pussy.
Okay, I'm just asking. So
I think it's both.
Oh, okay.
She played football. She played football with the guys too. Remember that?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that makes sense. So obviously, Sophie Cunningham has became a viral sensation because of this. memes. She was the ring girl at the UFC fight recently, and now it seems like she got her own PE shoe, and it seems like everything's going in her favor. So this came out the other day from the NBA, from the WNBA Players Association. So, and is that the WNBA Players Association will not allow partner brands to monetize off Sophie Cunningham's viral point.
Okay.
So I was a little confused on the situation because I was still trying to figure out what did she do so wrong. What is the problem? So I found the article because it was the story was broken by Front Office Sports, and here's why. It is what they were saying. So the WNBA is prohibiting licensees from using the image of Cunningham's point in their products, according to sports business reporter Darren Revelle, who said the union called Cunningham's gesture derogatory. The WNBA did not deny Revelle's report. For licensed apparel, we generally do not feature or look to monetize player conduct from a confrontation between our members, a spokesperson said. The union has dozens of licensed brands ranging from video game company 2K apparel, Breaking Tea and Lid, sports cars, and Panini. But the union decision does not prohibit Sophie Cunningham from monetizing on the entity herself, even with the brands that are union partners. So basically, they're saying, and I'll be clear about this.
Sophie's still in the way. Oh, there she is. We couldn't see the statement, but we got it.
Let me go back. But
because she's in the way.
Sorry, Sophie. Let me go back. So Sophie Cunningham, again. So again, this is a story. Sophie Cunningham, obviously, she was profiting a lot off that viral point.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, that's kind of her stick right now.
Yes. So again, the WNBA saying that they generally do not feature or look to monetize player conduct from a confrontation between our members, but that decision does not prohibit Cunningham from monetizing from the incident itself. So I'm guessing that's saying, okay, we're not going to monetize off of it, but she can still get it. Is that what I'm getting?
Yes.
Yes.
100%.
Okay.
That's literally like, I want to say like something that okay, let's just use NFL for example. Two things: the Tebowing and Kaepernick kneeling during the national anthem. I just feel like they don't want that kind of shit happening. Let Sophie deal with it. Like let Sophie, because they don't want to say that, okay, well, we're okay with, because we really don't know what was behind it. We don't know if that was malicious intent or not. They just don't want to. It's the whole CYA bullshit thing. So, and then it's her likeness, whatever. So let her do it. She'll go out and she'll be making all kinds of shit, and there'll be just next thing you'll see her in a commercial, and she'll be pointing at something. You know, that's what's going to happen. It is what it is. The WNBA just doesn't want any part of it, and it is what it is. I feel like it's not that big a deal. They're making bigger of a deal out of it than what it really needs to be. You know,
I feel the same way.
They're just trying to keep the story relevant without actually keeping the story relevant, because they're monetizing on it that way. They're getting more eyes on the program by talking about it, and instead of they're indirectly endorsing it by saying that they're not going to directly endorse it. That's what they're doing.
I feel the same way. This story could have been nipped in the bud a long time ago, but it seems like the WNBA wants to keep it going for some odd reason,
money,
and now they want to make sure that no one else profits it from Sophie Cunningham. But even though this was such a derogatory incident, it was so bad, it was so awful. But other WNBA news before we get to today's debate, which is going to be a good one. All-Star Weekend is going down this weekend in the in the Windy City in Chicago, and obviously their main event is the 3-point contest. So here we are. We have the ladies who will be competing in this year's WNBA 3-point contest. It's Bridget Carlton, Azzy Fudd, Natasha Heidman, Ryan Howard, Marina Mabry, and Janelle Saloon. All notable names. Obviously, Marina Mabry and Azzy Fudd, probably the biggest names of those. Ryan Howard as well. Obviously, Natasha Heidman, one half of the stud buds. But some notable names will not decline invitation to this event. Those being Caitlin Clark, former 3-point contest champion Serena Ionescu, and forget this girl's name from the Lynx. I forgot her name. Michaela McBride. That's right.
Kayla McBride.
Yeah,
well,
Michaela.
Yeah.
They all Kayla McBride all declined invitation to be in the 3-point contest this weekend in the Shy.
So go back to the people that were actually in it.
No problem. Again, here are the ladies who are going to be in it. Bridget Carlton, Azzy Fudd, Natasha Heidman, Ryan Howard, Marina Mabry, and Janelle Saloon.
Okay. All right. So
this go down Friday night on ESPN.
Bridget Carlton is the number 5 and 3 points. 3-pointers made.
Yes.
Then you've got Azzy Fudd, who's 11.
Number 1 pick in this past year's draft.
Natasha Heidman is number 10. Ryan Howard she's number 2. Marina Mabry is number 1. And Saloon is number 8. So these are top 6 out of the top 11.
Yeah, 11, yeah.
Yeah, so it's not a bad. And then Caitlin Clark was 7. Sabrina, who is insane to me, she's number 20. So that, and then Kayla McBride is number 4. So really, you're missing only Kelsey Plum out of the top 10.
But you know what the problem is, and I know Mabry she scored with 53 this year.
Yes,
is this lack of star power in this, like the big name, which you would normally get with the Sabrina, you would get with the Caitlin, and you know what I'm saying. I think for the trend the way the WNBA is going, which is upwards, you will hope that the stars, and I don't want to put this on them, but you will hope that the stars would keep doing it to make it push it forward.
I agree.
I agree 100% too. I just feel like that's just the world that we live in with any all-star type event that we're living in anything. This is what we've done. Like, we've just watered them down so bad because players don't want to get hurt. They were back in the day when we had the Pro Bowl and they had like the quarterback skills challenge and all that shit. And it was at the end of the season after everything was done. You got dudes going out there just winging it, not giving a shit.
That was dope.
And that now it's like, okay, well, it is what it is. And then it's just a highlight for younger talent, I guess, at this point on all of the all-star type platforms.
I just for me, I think that a lot of stars don't see the point in participating in some of these. Like,
they don't.
It's not no point to it. You gain nothing from it. But at the end of your career, saying, "Oh, he did this, he did the slam dunk contest, or he did the 3-point shootout, or she did the 3-point." I think stars is realizing now that don't mean much.
Now, Brandon Bean says that Serena Ionescu posted on IG she didn't decline, so someone is lying.
Brandon Bean, that's the real Brandon Bean.
Shoe companies and stars' ears more and more. And there are going to be a lot of shoe releases, just like at the NBA All-Star Weekend. There are going to be a lot of WNBA shoe releases this weekend, obviously, for this 30th All-Star game. So,
what I did like, and I know it was the NBA. It was the NBA All-Star game, was when they had the shootout with the men and the women.
It was Stephen versus Sabrina.
Yeah, I think that if they could have pushed that more, especially with the WNBA, I think that would have been dope.
I would love to see that. Hopefully we
I just
get
feel
it
like
next.
I feel like this would like your all-star games when it comes to shit like this is where you need to get where you should try to push towards the casuals or the people that don't watch the shit. Like that's what you bring. That's what it's for. It's for the cat. It should be for the cat. I mean, literally. Okay, let's like just think about it like this, and I'm gonna put it to you in my business sense, right? Bring it in the casuals, people that didn't watch the first half of the WNBA season, right? Okay, I've got 4 or 5 players. Oh, I hear their names come up a lot. Like I really don't know who they are. I just know that they're a controversial, polarizing fucking topic.
Right.
Mm-hmm. You got Caitlin Clark out here jacking up threes when everybody talks all this shit that she misses all the fucking threes all the time. So let's just let her. She does it right. Bam, bam, bam. Okay, well, she wins or places second, and some AZ Fudd, who's #1 overall pick, beats her in the end of the shootout, right? Oh, well, I'm John Doe over here that doesn't watch a fucking thing, and I'm a misogynist. I want to watch some women's basketball now because I watched this happen. I'll watch a little bit more than I have ever in my lifetime because they catered to the casuals. I don't feel like they catered to the casual at all in any sports all-star game.
They don't. It's a promo fest.
I'm Cody. I'm on the fence about this because
what's up, Christy?
Partly in my brain, how I grew up, the Stars performed in all of the all-star games.
No, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying is you want the Stars because of the casuals.
But I also get it now why the Stars aren't, because there's no benefit for them no more.
Oh yeah, for sure. That makes 100%.
They're making so much more money now. I don't need to. If I win this 3-point shootout, I'm gonna win 50,000. I don't need that right now. You know what I'm saying? Like there's no benefit for me.
Yeah.
If I'm a player, I can show up on Saturday night, go to one practice and play in a game on Sunday, and then leave or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Whatever it is, like I think a lot of these players now is using the All-Star break as a break now instead of
yeah, for sure. Oh yeah, like I mean, you see it in the MLB all the time. Like literally, when like we were in, let's say the mid 2000s. I'm saying like 2005 to 2010. You see people like, man, why the fuck is he not? Why is he not in the home run derby? Like, I want him in the home run derby. Why?
Right.
And he's out there, and his teammates out there who is the second best hitter on the team, and he's out there with a fucking rag, like dabbing his head with the sweat out of his face. You know, I'm like, why is he not out there hitting home runs?
Brandon Bean said, I'm probably in the minority. If I'm a star superstar competing All-Star Weekend, fans are there to see the Stars. If someone voted for me, well, they're playing the All-Star game. They're not playing the All-Star game. They're just not doing nothing else extra.
Yeah, that's pretty much it. But yeah, we'll see what happens Friday night when they have the 3-point shootout.
What Tig said?
Tig said, but the exposure would get them more money in the WNBA. Putting a face on the to the name should theoretically help.
True. In the long run, I don't think that some of these players are there for the long run, Tig. I'm not saying you're wrong. I just think that some of these players is some of these players is not here for the they just don't. I think they just don't want to do it.
I agree.
And it's not, to me, there's nothing wrong with that. Like,
it's your choice.
Yeah, it's your choice. At this point, that's when it's time for the league to start building up on other stars.
And that's when I don't know. Obviously, that's what we talked Friday about what Kareem said about Caitlin Clark not being the face and the WNBA, blah blah blah. Jamel Hilden jumped in the conversation and said it in sidebar, saying she's not. It's Asia Wilson. Here's the problem. When I say I'm gonna play the name game right quick, and y'all just give me the first thing that comes to your mind. When I say face of the NBA, first name.
LeBron.
When I say Cody, when I say the face of the NFL, who's the first person to come to your mind?
Probably Patrick Mahomes at this point.
MLB.
Aaron Judge or Ohtani.
Yep.
1 and 2.
I'm going Ohtani.
Ohtani.
When you have to think about it, that's a problem. Like we go to hockey. Probably some people might say Connor or some people might still say
Connor McDavid.
Oh, Connor McDavid. Connor McDavid. Golf. Some people are gonna say Roy. Some people are gonna say Scotty Scheffler.
Yeah.
If it's Premier League soccer, people will still say Messi. Some people are gonna say Mbappe. Some people are gonna.
Messi's in the MLS, so right. I would say right now it's probably Highland.
Right.
Holland.
Exactly.
Or because he plays for Manchester City.
So yeah, when there's not a definitive face, you sometimes have. That's a problem. And you got some people gonna say it's Caitlin Clark because of what she's done for the economy in the WNBA. You got some people say Asia Wilson because she's currently the best player and she's the first $1 million player in the W as well. So Christy was saying that's facing the NBA. Some people may say Angel Reese. See, that's the point. And Tig said it. I agree. They don't want to do it, but how about out of 1 month they want exposure to be taken seriously, to be paid, but they don't want to participate in things to help push the W forward. But this is just, go ahead, Mark.
The W is getting pushed forward whether they perform in a 3-point shootout or not. We have to just stop using certain things as because we want to see things. The WNBA is still getting pushed forward no matter what. This weekend in July is not going to stop the process of the WNBA getting pushed forward.
Brandon Mee says Clark's game is entertaining for the casuals and Asia's game is entertaining for the purists. So, you got something you want to say before we get to the debate?
I'm not even sure Clark game is entertaining for the casuals. I think
I told you guys literally what Caitlin Clark brings to the table.
Like Mo just said, this is no different than LeBron never competing in a dunk contest. Because Caitlin Clark is not competing in one 3-point contest since she's been in the W yet.
Different though. I think it's different because the NBA is thriving no matter if LeBron performed it or not. It's just a bunch of fans who wanted him to see it. That's all it is. Like
he's a big what if kind of guy. Like what we just got to see Prime Bron in the dunk contest.
If I don't think it's a big what if. I don't think LeBron is creative enough to be in a dunk contest. I think he knows that. And I think people who want to see LeBron in a dunk contest knows it too. They just want to see him fail at it.
That's a good way to look at it because I never thought of it like that way.
I never want to see LeBron in a dunk contest. He's not creative enough dunker to be in a dunk contest.
I just played too much NBA Live 2005 and with the dunk contest and just always choose LeBron in there. So where you could lay it up off the backboard and bouncing off the fucking floor and hell, I could do that shit with Dirk Nowitzki too. So
that's what I'm saying. Like for me, I want creative dunkers in a dunk contest. This can be a long LeBron debate about even how his play style is. He is a slew-footed player. It just don't make no sense. But anyway,
yeah, that was a game. Mo. Let's get to what everybody's here for. Let me turn that music down. Shout out to the ladies. We watched the WNBA All-Star game this weekend in Chicago on ESPN and the ABC net on ESPN and ABC. But it's that time.
Nick's on his way, so he should be here soon.
All right, so Nick Breeze will be here in a little bit, but let's go ahead and get to what everyone's here to see. Y'all know why. Y'all know what y'all came here for. So let's get it going. And there it is. Ladies and gentlemen, we are ready for our latest debate. All of us have grew up in the sports world. And there's been this long age-old debate. What wins championships? So we're going to ask the question. Does offenses or defenses matter more to winning a chip? All right. So I'm going to let Cody lead us off. Tick said NBA needs to get rid of dunk contest. And
I saw that and I was like,
they tried. It was garbage.
Hey, Tick, they don't need to get rid of the dunk contest. They need to get the right dunkers. Do you remember that show Dunk King?
Yeah, they got a new season of it. It's on HBO Max.
Yeah, go grab some of them play.
Yeah,
I guarantee you it'll be some. Your people be
produced by Shaq.
Yeah,
dig the new show. I'll get. All right, Mo.
Mo, what up with it, dog?
And it's the great Nick Freeze just walking into
Mom still in there?
Yeah, just walking into the studio. So, Cody, explain tonight's debate, please.
Okay, so we all want to know. We all hear this shit like, okay, well, it's a high-powered offense is what's going to win you a championship. It's defenses win championships. We hear this stuff all the time, and we always really want to know: is it really a defense that puts you over a good defense that puts you over the top, or can you overpower a good defense with just a really high-powered offense? And
Nick,
that's where we came.
Sir. Come here, nephew.
I came in with the idea of like, okay, we need to figure out what matters the most, and then kind of get our own takes about it. And then I pulled a bunch of stats to show across all four of the American sports, the big four, the NBA, the MLB, the NFL, and the NHL, to see does offense and defense, which one matters more? Who's won more championships?
This is going to be an interesting conversation. Nick Freeze is getting his beverage right now, and then we're gonna get started. But let's look at let's start. We're gonna start a little different.
Yeah.
We could go to the sports we know, but like Cody has also brought in. We got all four major sports. So let's start off with the NHL.
And John, before we do that, and my bad to you, bro.
Go ahead.
But you also had three people who's played football. And
I was a defensive player. Was not offensive at all.
At three different spots on the field.
Bro, that was what, dude. Dude, that was gonna be a wild statement.
So I think this is also, you might see some and basketball. Me basketball, but you gonna see some interesting views.
So I didn't want to leave out anybody that might be a fan of hockey in this environment, because I don't know enough about hockey.
Me neither.
To say that I am a professional hockey watcher. I just know what team is good when they're good at that moment in time. I do know that last few years that the Florida Panthers railed off a few, and then this year you had the Canes shocking the world and beating the Vegas Golden Knights. But so what I did here was I took the defensive statistics of the best defensive team in the NHL to go on and win a Stanley Cup. So the number one defensive statistic in hockey is goals scored against. So here you can see for about 10 years, the Montreal Canadiens, which I guess because this was Canada hockey back in the day, it wasn't American hockey, right? So they were just
most of we don't count them in the six.
Yeah. So they were railing off championships here.
Hey, go on the front
with the number one defense in hockey. So they had the least amount of goals scored against them, which makes the most sense, right?
Ouch.
Like you don't get goals scored against you in hockey, you're going to win hockey games, right?
Yeah. Hurt.
Then move into the 80s where there was only one team that was number one in goals scored against in the whole decade of the 80s.
We're done with the 80s.
Again, in the 90s, that's the Mark Messier New York Rangers after Wayne Gretzky left. And then
Messi.
A couple in the early
good?
2000s. And then within the last decade, we've got 3 here. So it looked early on like defense is what was winning a championship. But the further on that we got, to hell with defense. It really doesn't matter. If you're getting scored, you just need to outscore the opponent. Screw how many goals that you can score. Because, for example, this year, the goalie for I believe it was for Vegas was getting pucks put in all the time. And they were winning. They were up, I believe 3-2, and then that's when when the Canes came back and won the whole damn thing. So, so we saw it. Back-to-back champions here. Florida, in 24 and 25, had the number 1 defense. So that's what I'm saying. Like, defense in hockey was really good at it for about 10 years. And then after that, it's kind of fallen off. So if you guys look at this, and what do you guys see when you see these numbers, specifically that the drastic drop off and actually being the number 1 defensive team? Does it win you a championship or not? At least in hockey, in my eyes, I just feel like it's just a fluke deal. Now,
like Mo says, Mo pretty much agrees with you. Says as the only Canadian here, your goalie could steal you a Stanley Cup.
Yeah.
So if I go back to when the time I really got into hockey, and Nick can relate to this, was when the Kings won 2 2 Stanley Cups back in the 2010s.
Shot Jonathan Quick, you heard?
And Jonathan Quick was pretty much
Yeah, that was him.
wait, relax. No relation. Relax, no relation.
Wait. That's his hood name? Oh. Wait, wasn't that Eddie Murphy name in? Never mind.
Yo, we're not going there.
And John Peter's name's CC.
What?
Nothing.
Yo, chill.
Go ahead, John.
Yo, chill.
Go
You
ahead.
good? You good?
Go ahead, John. When you became into the black puck,
Came into a black puck? What the heck is wrong with
that's
you?
what you said when you got into hockey, dog.
No. When the Kings won their 2 Stanley Cups, Jonathan Quick was pretty much the best goalie on the freaking planet.
That's a fact.
Yeah.
And it seemed like, and you had Dustin Brown and Andrei Kopitar, Drew Doughty, and these guys. They had their defense being led by Daryl Sutter. So
Shout out my boy Kopitar, you heard?
they beat 2 good teams. They beat the Devils. They beat the Blackhawks. One way they beat the Devils, the other one they beat the Blackhawks. But like Mo said, like if you have a goalie who's pretty much lights out,
I like the Blackhawks logo.
you can steal a Stanley Cup. So let's go to the.
And these are regular season. Now, just so everybody knows, everything that all the stats that you're going to see tonight, these are number 1 defenses or offenses in the regular season. I did not pull playoff stats because that's a total different type animal. Because what we're seeing, what most people see, and I'm playing this kind of like as like a casual fan as a group here, that all of these teams, these by casual, and you're going to be like, okay, well, a defense. I watch college football every other weekend, and your good defense in the South is what makes teams good. No, it's not. It's not anymore. It's not. No. So that's what I'm saying.
So you got the number 1 is in goals scored, the Canadians again, and then you got the Bruins.
Railed them off.
Obviously, they were like the Celtics. They were like the Bill Russell Celtics.
And John Havlicek.
Havlicek. What up, Sam?
I mean, shit. Hockey was a game that caught on out here like very late.
And obviously, you got the Oilers. They took 3 and 4 years with Gretzky.
I heard that was Diddy's favorite team.
Really, you good?
Oh,
boy, it says Oilers, not Oil Hams.
He just like oil.
It said Oilers.
I mean, that 71 Boston Bruins team had Bobby Orr on it. So, like, he was obviously he's arguably one of the greatest hockey players of all time. And anybody that's like looked up old hockey players knows that Bobby Orr, like, that's who Happy Gilmore always wore his jersey.
Right. You go to this 96 Colorado Avalanche team. Patrick Roy was the goalie. he was probably at that time the best goalie in the NHL. Him and Dominic Hasek were probably the two best goalies at that time. And then Hasek went over to the Red Wings, and remember they was running off Stanley Cups for a good minute because they was just picking up everybody.
Yeah, they was getting the Yankees on for a second,
but they only had 1 year in 2008 when they had the #1 scoring offense in the NHL when they won it.
Around that time, that shit didn't matter.
And then obviously you had the Penguins with Sidney Crosby. And then like the last time the #1 offense won the Stanley Cup was 2022 with the Avalanche again. So like I said, it's not no guarantee if you have a high scoring offense or a powerful offense.
No,
you're not going to win. And we're going to get to that when we definitely talk about football, basketball.
Let's go.
But
here what you can see, it's like in hockey, and as Mel says, like being a hockey fan, I feel like that it's kind of this is a slippery slope up and down. So if it's I think it's dipped a lot in the last decade or two. It doesn't matter if you're good, if you're the #1 in defense or offense. I think it just if you ride the wave and you get hot at a certain time, it doesn't really matter. So
that's a fact.
And
I think Cody, you just answered the question right there and there. But go ahead, we can delve into everything else.
Let's go. Let's go.
But when it comes, I really want people to see what it looks like because the hockey ones showed a lot. The other three big American sports, people are going to be like, oh, well, when you think of these teams, they're the #1 defense and they won in the Super Bowl. Bullshit.
I do. Go ahead, jump into the sports. I'll wait till we get there.
All right, let's go MLB. Let's start on the defense side. You look at MLB and you can relate to this one. This team, #1 in defensive efficiency, they're going to win the World Series.
Hello.
There's only 2 teams on here.
Yep.
All time.
100
and over 100 World Series.
That's crazy.
The 0-2 Angels, which had an outfield of we had Darren Erstad, the late Garrett Anderson, rest in peace.
Man.
Troy Gloss.
Tim Salmon was on that team, right?
I was like Tim Salmon, yep. Who? Hey, chill out, man. What'd you say, Cody?
You had K-Rod. That was the debut of Frankie Rodriguez. He became the ultimate closer. And then you had, and this was a team that beat the San Francisco Giants when you're talking about Barry Bonds at his peak.
I don't know how the hell we got that series. That was crazy.
And then
hey, chill out, fam.
Relax. And then 2016.
Yo, dragging monkeys around.
2016. Yo, that's insane. You had the Cubs finally breaking their curse and beating the
monkey.
That was Species.
I mean, this is the Chris Bryant MVP,
and they beat the Indians. At that time, they were the Indians. Chris Bryant.
Oh,
hey, chill out, fam.
Anthony Rizzo was on this team. Really good.
They smoked us in the NLCS. I know this because they smoked us in the NLCS that year in 6 games.
Phillies are stupid.
What the heck was that? And then
Jason Hayward was in center field.
They restarted the game.
Javi Baez was shortstop.
They trade for Aroldis Chapman at the trade deadline, which obviously
he's still in the league.
Yeah, he's
like crazy.
He's like 72 years old. Everybody talking about. Never mind.
Nope. Remember they didn't want. Remember teams was like they shouldn't have traded him because of that whole incident with his wife. And it was like, yeah, okay.
What's he doing with his wife?
Was that hate?
Remember when he was with the Reds, the Dodgers traded for him, but then he got arrested because he shot a gun up in the roof of his garage.
Oh, he shot up the club. Here.
Yeah, I don't know what he's talking about, Sonny. But yeah, only 2 teams out of all those teams in MLB. And then you look at runs, #1s and runs scored. Obviously, the Yankees were there a lot.
That's self-explanatory.
The big
Pete Rose Reds.
The Big Red Machine with Pete Rose and Joe Morgan and Johnny Bench. 84.
What'd you call him?
The big.
No, what you call him? Johnny who?
Johnny Bench.
Oh.
Not Johnny Bitch. You didn't say Johnny Bitch?
No, Johnny Bench.
Johnny's bitch.
The 84.
Ain't that the nigga from
with the weak knees?
No, from Oz.
Relax.
What?
Nope. Yeah, the Tigers 84. How about
how do you know what that was beside there?
The Bash Brothers in 89 with
Jose,
with McGuire and Canseco. The 93 Blue Jays with Joe Carter and Roberto Alomar.
The 89. Oh, that was the freeway series, huh?
That was the battery to the head, Jose Canseco. Yeah,
That's they beat
that
y'all.
was
Wasn't
against.
it?
What?
Yeah, that was against the Giants.
Against the Giants.
Yeah, we beat the A's in '88.
Oh yeah. Okay.
93 was against.
Was that the Phillies?
No,
I think that wasn't the Phillies.
no.
That wasn't back to back.
No.
Okay, Phillies was 90. When did they beat the Blue Jays? What was the year that Joe Carter hit the walk-off home run off Mitch Williams?
It was the Phillies. That was Phillies in
right.
'93. You're
That
right.
was 93.
I was thinking '92. I was thinking of '92.
Because that was the premise of the Sandler movie.
All right, come on, let's go.
Then you got the Yankees. The Red Sox in 2018 when they beat us when Mookie Betts was MVP, and then the last team to do it was the Dodgers in the bubble.
But nobody's saying
the
to say
60
that
game
don't matter.
year.
They do. They just don't do it as much.
I've never heard nobody say that.
Trust me, I'm a Dodger fan. I've heard it.
No.
What?
I've heard it.
They be hating on y'all.
Not as much as the Lakers, but they hate on.
They be getting hate. I've heard it before too.
You've heard Tom Brady hate?
No. That's the only person that didn't get no hate. That's the only person that didn't get no hate in the pandemic.
They all popped in the bubble, right?
Are you good?
I think football was different because that was the only one that actually played a full season, even though it was like similar circumstance. But it was like
That's the only one.
that was the only one that actually played a full season. But that's a whole different story for a whole different day.
John Kruk. Yeah, that's right. The 93 Phillies, the 93 Phillies team.
Yeah.
And then, and even like if you can produce a lot of runs, but if you don't have like an outfield or infield,
See?
yeah, I don't know. You ain't gotta tell me twice, Mo. I lived it. If you want to you can have like a lineup from 1 through 5 or 1 through 9 that's all hitting above 250.
Oh, didn't y'all lose? Didn't y'all lose to the Red Sox in 18 too?
Yeah, 20. Yeah, we lost to 5 games.
Mookie Betts.
That was Mookie Betts' MVP year. That was the year after we lost to the Astros.
And then he decided, I'm going to make a bitch move and go to the Dodgers.
Hey, they didn't. The Sox didn't want to pay him. It was like, no,
that was the Red Sox fault. They tripped out.
Dude. And by the way, you know what's the bad part about that?
What's that?
The Angels actually could have benefited from that trade. I don't want to make the rules.
Come on, John.
Todd Peterson and then Andy Paez would have been Angels.
Yeah, I know.
Had Artie Moreno not stuck his nose in
Who's ass?
Shit.
Well, that's the problem. He's sticking his nose in everybody's business. Balls. But yeah, no, not mine. But yeah, you can have a great lineup, but if you don't have like a solid Gold Glove outfield or infield, you're not gonna really win in baseball. That's why we've only seen 2 with the #1 defensive efficiency in baseball history. But you got to have at least a solid corner out infielders, definitely a solid outfield if you want in order to win the World Series.
Well, I mean, you got these World Series. You got Babe Ruth, you got Maris and Mantle, and you got Pete Rose, Johnny Bench, Joe Morgan. Then you got Kirk Gibson with an 84. You got the Bash Brothers in 89. I'm just saying.
Carter, Roberto
Joe Carter.
Alomar.
Then you in the Yankees in the 90s, Derek Jeter, Giambi, Posada, Paul O'Neill.
A-Rod get to the Yankees?
04. They won. He won. He was on the 09 team that won.
Okay.
Yeah, Bernie Williams is on that team. Like,
I wonder
come
who's better.
on.
Come on. I don't know.
Out of Jeter and A-Rod.
Well, we ain't doing that.
His name start with A.
Biracial saying, you should have shot A-Rod. That was crazy, dude. It was even hating.
Hey,
you know what I'm talking. You've seen the other guys.
I know that was hate. It was funny as shit. But that was hate.
Wahlberg shot Derek Jeter.
He said, "You seen another guy?"
No, the movie with Mark Wahlberg and Will Ferrell. You relax, dude. I knew what type of time you on when I saw your shirt today, dude.
What shirt you got on?
Look what shirt he got on. I knew what type of time this dude's finna be on for this show.
Oh my god,
that's hate. Why you put it to his shirt,
John's
dog? How can you not notice it? I'm shocked no one ain't said nothing about it in the comments. But anyway, he said
just stay positive,
Wahlberg
kids.
was like Wahlberg shot Derek Jeter and they lost the World Series.
On your head.
And then he was like, you shot Derek Jeter. It's a biracial say. You should have shot A-Rod. I was like, well, damn.
Yeah, that was crazy.
And they kept calling Wahlberg to cop that shot Derek Jeter. Called him the Yankee Clipper. Now that's hate.
Hey, Mark Wahlberg from Boston?
Yes.
He's right. Never mind.
Yeah, we ain't gonna go there. Do your history. Do your homework.
I don't know who that guy is.
Mm-hmm.
That's crazy because wasn't he in Brothers?
I'm just saying, like,
Four
when people
brothers.
like think about this, like they think about offensive
Only two of them are what? Only two of them are what?
offensive and defensive teams when it comes to MLB. It's damn sure my head goes to the Yankees, but I'm thinking of your Dodgers for the last 3 years.
Yes.
I was thinking everybody thinks of my cheating ass Astros being a good defensive team, like as what you say. Like even that Cubs team, people thought of them as a good offensive team, and they're not here. So
yeah, because I'm looking at when the Braves won the World Series.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yo, that's hate necessary. Because Marcus, for the most part, loves to wear inappropriate shirts. That's insane.
That's hate.
Let's go to the hoops. Let's get to the hoops. This is what I want to talk about. This obviously, I can't wait to get to the football part. But I definitely got.
Well,
the hoops.
I feel like John, the hoops gods, like when I pulled these statistics, they were like, "Oh, let's just make this show straight about John."
Let's get it going. All right, let's get it going. So you got the number one defensive rating teams that win the championship. Magic's rookie year with the Lakers. The bad boy Pistons. Boo.
Hate.
The Rockets in '93 and '94 had the number one defense.
Yeah, because they might have had the best defensive player.
Kareem on that team, man.
Yes.
I mean,
he did
Hakeem,
win defensive player that year.
John, he might be the best defensive player of all time.
He is. Number one in blocks and top 5 in steals.
Yeah.
The fucking center is crazy.
Our stats don't matter. Well, it only matter when it's LeBron. Never mind.
This nigga's like top 10 in like 4 stats.
The Bulls, the 72 and 10 Bulls.
Well, LeBron like top 5 in like 8 of them, but sort of a story.
The 72 and 10 Bulls.
Which one, Jordan?
The first year that the Spurs won.
After Robin Bulls.
The Spurs that won in the lockout, they beat the Knicks.
How come they don't count that? Never mind.
No.
They talk shit about that too.
No, they don't.
Shit.
Not like they do the.
Oh no, nowhere close.
They don't.
Nowhere close.
Because they beat the Knicks. Oh, because they won the title in Madison Square Garden.
It's hate.
That was hate, John. Unnecessary too.
It was funny though, but it was hate.
You know what the final score of that game was?
What?
78-77.
And you know,
Jordan game with the other team scoring 54.
That's insane, dude.
But that's the best area.
Yeah, winning the games couldn't even score 80 points.
80. Them niggas scored 60.
I was talking about the Spurs. Don't get me started on MJ. I mean, come on, dude.
But that's the reason why he can score 30. Everybody scored 7 on his team, and they look. He carried his team. No, nigga, they was playing teams that scored 60 points.
Yeah, I mean, nigga, you
scored 54 points. That's 11. That's like freaking 11 points. What? 12, 13 points a quarter.
It's the same amount of points as that age the Carmelo girl.
Yo, you good? You good?
Bruh.
Yo, you good?
Bruh.
She was 13.
Yeah, 13 times 4.
Well.
He did that on purpose.
Hey, yeah, shit.
The Spurs in 02-03. Sorry, Mark.
Oh yeah, that was hate.
The Spurs that beat the Pistons. I lost $20 off that series. Oh shit.
Yeah, there you go. My guy.
Boston.
KG.
They was.
KG.
Hey, if you look at all the defenders they had on that team, it was crazy.
Now, we got to this.
Tony
point.
Allen.
Listen.
Oh my God, I hate this team so bad.
This I hate this team too. But I'm glad we got to this point because the following year, when Kendrick Perkins got hurt, and that's the year when Lakers won.
Actually, that was 2 years later.
Well, next time they played.
The next time they played in the finals, whatever year it was. When I said if Kendrick Perkins don't get hurt, it's the same thing that happened with the last time.
Sam, they're not to answer
and everybody
your
was
question,
like, "Well, Kendrick Perkins only had 2 points. It don't matter."
John,
when Kendrick Perkins there,
Sam's comment
they didn't have to double team nobody. Not a person.
So Sam, this is the thing. Herein lies the argument. Thank you, Sam, for making the argument for me. You think that's what they should be. You think that's what you think of when you think of defensive teams. But they're not. Statistically, they were not the best defensive team in the regular season.
The 86-87 team, that was pretty much the end, almost near the end of the road for the Celtics, which because Bird was done in like 4 years after that.
He already had his back blown out.
Pause.
What?
The Lakers were at the end of the Lakers.
That's crazy what Dominic did to him.
Yo, chill.
Jesus.
You good?
What shots fired?
Hey, you think Jordan had the mafia kill? Never mind.
Is that? Yeah.
No.
Oh.
Len Bias.
What is wrong
David
with y'all?
Blatch?
Len Bias.
What is wrong with y'all?
Hey, if you lose your hair at 23,
Man,
you better sign the
focus
steroids.
on the
All right,
debate.
my bad. My bad. Sorry, my bad.
That shit's about to get out of pocket.
John, you're right. That's my bad. My bad, guys.
He was telling the truth though, but yeah,
This is Nick Falk, Cody.
this is hate.
Hi.
Go ahead,
no,
John.
guys.
Okay, let me say this about these teams Sam had
Yeah.
on the screen. The 86-87 team.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, you want to say they had a good go back and really look at the film. Bird wasn't really playing a lot of defense then.
Nope.
McHale wasn't playing defense. Parrish was the only really line of defense they had at that time.
That's because he was trying to kill people.
I said Parrish.
I know. He was trying to make him perish.
Yo, you
I know
good?
what you said.
Yo, you
he
good?
He wasn't
Hey,
playing
you know what's
defense.
crazy? You noticed that Jordan recruited all the niggas that was fucking him up in the 80s? Charles Oakley, Robert Pitt. Never mind.
Robert
Dennis
Parrish was
Rodman.
like 50 years old when he was on the Bulls.
Shit. Hey, was he there?
He
Well,
ain't no shit.
Well, that's how old dude was that played for the Thunder.
Who?
Who?
The dude that was
So-
Kevin Durant. and
So
Russ
to answer
Westbrook.
Sam's
you talking
question,
about?
The one who stole his younger brother.
know
identity.
Serge Ibaka?
Yeah.
Get the fuck out of here.
Dude,
This
man.
nigga crazy.
the
Go ahead,
the
John.
Boston Celtics,
All right.
the Boston Celtics that won in '86 were the 23rd ranked defense in the regular season.
They were not that good of a defense. They was living off Bird, McHale, and DJ's offense.
And the Bulls in the 92 year, San Antonio had the best defense.
By the way, that was Rodman's first year. Am I mistaken? That was Rodman's first year with the Spurs, right? Because Rodman got traded after. I think Rodman got traded after '91.
Was he on Dallas before he went to the Bulls?
No, he was on Dallas at the end of the road. Dallas was after us.
Boys
Okay.
to men.
Relax.
All right.
We're not starting there. We're not going
Go
there.
ahead.
And that '92 Bulls team, they wouldn't have no really good defenders on that squad.
They did. They had Pippen.
That's
That
one.
was it.
Actually,
That
I
was
do
it.
see a discrepancy that Sam might be right here because, actually, hang on, nope. I'm not
What about the
wrong.
'87 Lakers?
The Clippers? The Clippers were the '87. I saw Los Angeles, and it's the Clippers. The Clippers were the #1 ranked defense in the regular
Who's
season
on the
in
team in
'87.
'87?
But the Clippers up
Greg
87.
Norman?
I got to look it up right now.
I got you. I got you, Nick.
Greg,
Benoit
Who's Greg?
Benjamin, Michael
Benoit Benjamin. Who?
Michael Cage,
Michael Cage.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah,
Michael
okay.
Cage.
Earl Cureton,
Never heard of
Quentin
him. Never heard of him.
Daly, Larry
Who, Daly?
Drew,
Larry Drew.
Yeah,
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Larry Drew Sr.
Kenny Fields.
Okay.
Wasn't Terry Cummings on those teams? Boss.
He wasn't. No, Mike
Cummings.
Woods. Nah,
Hey,
Mike
Chris, walk
Woodson.
around that-
Cedric
Woodson
Maxwell.
Mike Woodson was. Oh yeah, Cornbread did play on the Clippers
Yeah.
after he left the
Shut up,
Celtics.
cornbread.
And you know what's so funny is none of those players who was really known as defenders. They was all just
Great team defenders.
great.
That's it. I hated Corn, and I still hate.
Yeah.
I hate Cornbread Maxwell times two.
That's
He was a Celtic and a Clipper.
You know what that remind me of? Y'all, that bench the Lakers had when y'all had Pau Gasol in them. Everybody talk about how trash that team was.
The bench mob.
Yes, but see what I mean? The damn team, the fucking bitch had a nickname.
It was Clarkson,
The
Shannon
bench.
Brown, obviously Lamar.
Mm-hmm.
Shout out to my boy Farmar.
Yep.
You heard?
Hold on, nigga. No, fuck that. he a double negative too.
Oh, no.
Because you went to town and you went to S.
Yeah. Yeah, that nigga double negative, triple negative. He played for y'all.
Oh, I know him. That's why.
Oh man.
But still,
And then 92 Bulls. Did you see the 92 Bulls?
He said,
I think it's all my eye. What the hell going on?
Nigga said that dude is in life in
Yeah,
sports
yeah.
prison. He got 3 strikes.
Yeah, he got for sure. I think he played
Half
for.
in high school,
Yeah.
UCLA college, and the Lakers. But he played with y'all too, though.
Yeah, I didn't like him on our team either.
All right.
I have a funny story about.
Jordan Farmar was a hooper in high school though.
Okay, but let me get to this last.
I got a story about Jordan Farmer. I'll tell you off air.
Yeah.
About the 07-08 Celtics, which I hated.
But I should have been on that float when y'all won.
That team, they were the #1 defensive team, despite Doc Rivers being the coach. James Posey, Tony Allen,
Dog.
Leon Poe,
Dog.
Perk.
They had so many defenders. That's why they won. They had so many people to guard everybody on y'all team that could score.
Big Baby was a good KG won Defensive Player of the
Dog,
Year.
they had Rasheed Wallace, KG, and
Rasheed was on the first team.
She was on the team
He was on the second
that we
team.
beat.
He was
still
on
with
the second team.
oh shit,
he was still with Portland. No, he was still with
Yeah.
Detroit at the time.
Yeah, this is. But everybody says they had Rondo, but he wasn't Rondo during that time.
Rondo was always Rondo though.
No, he wasn't that Rondo during that time. He was on the come up Rondo.
I'm explaining point guard to y'all too.
And then
That's why I'm gonna say Rondo.
And then the
Rondo's
last
always
one
been
is the
Rondo.
Warriors. That first Warriors team, everyone talks about Steph and
No,
Clay.
they
No,
were
their
the number
defense
one defense in the league.
with Draymond's defense, Iguodala's defense, Clay, Steph would get a lot of
I
steals.
mean, it's like literally
he played
Iggy's
the
block
passing
of LeBron is like the most.
That's it.
It's
They
like
were
one of the most
they were a good
iconic
defensive team.
things that the Warriors ever did.
Yeah, Iggy held LeBron to 35 points. That's why he won Finals MVP. What LeBron? All right, never mind.
I still think that was a stupid. All right, people who voted for that need to have their votes revoked.
I mean, yeah.
And then these were the number one offenses that won the chips. Obviously, that 70-71 team, that's Kareem and Oscar Robertson. That speaks for itself.
The GOAT.
Yeah.
Why Kareem not the guard?
You got the Lakers, the 33 in a row Lakers with Jerry West. Elgin Baylor retired during the season. So it's Jerry West, it's Wilt, it's Gail Goodrich, it's Pat Riley.
Hey, that nigga retired and y'all won.
That was crazy, ain't it?
Did he still
was
got
the
a ring?
Who?
He still got a ring, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, but it would have been so much better if he would have played. But,
Yeah, I probably would have lost.
well,
If
81
shows, they would have lost.
Wait. He was on the team with Wilt?
Yeah.
Did he have a wife?
Who? Elgin Baylor?
Bruh.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, he retired for a different reason.
Yo, you good? All right. Wait, check the phone, son.
Mark's on demon time tonight, man.
I told you, when I saw this dude shit, I knew this.
Green.
All right. 81-82. Speaking of the Lakers, 81-82. Obviously, those teams, 84-85. The Showtime Lakers were
Yeah.
everyone talks about the offense, but Pat Riley had them playing defense. But the offense, obviously, with Magic, Byron, Kareem, Worthy, obviously, and then obviously the Bulls, Silk, Bob McAdoo,
96, 97. Oh, that was the following year.
That was the first year they beat the Jazz.
That was
They got Spencer Haywood on one of them teams too.
Yeah, we got Spencer Haywood. Spencer Haywood was on the Showtime
Super
Lakers.
team.
Hey, come on, man.
Super team.
Hey, imagine winning the championship and then drafted James Worthy.
Well, it still could have been Dominique.
Imagine.
Nope.
All right.
Nope.
Later. Go ahead. We gotta go through the show because this about to get crazy.
So the 95, 96 Bulls team was the best defensive team. 96, 97 was the best offensive team.
Yeah.
And then
Wait, that's when Tony Kukoc became at least in the NBA became that guy.
And then the Lakers, the best.
Of course, the Lakers are the best
01.
offense. Yeah.
Well, that's
Yeah,
the thing. The
that was
Bulls
the best
What happened, Cody?
No, I'm just saying that Bulls team. That's crazy. That only one of again. Everybody's like, "Oh, the Bulls team. They were the best because they had Jordan. They should have been the best offensive team in the fucking world."
No, they weren't.
They were definitely a defensive team.
And obviously, the Lakers, that 01 team was the best team. They won 15. They went 15-1 in the final in the playoffs.
Should have was 16. No,
It's freaking Iverson, dude.
no, that sound like
That's White Iverson.
that sound like the NBA was trying to
I've been balling
do
since I
a
was
narrative that year.
young.
And
That's the
Sosa
best
lost
Post
the round
Malone
before.
song out there. Anybody don't know that? They're a bum.
Well, he's a bum, but never mind.
yo, that's hate. But then you got the Warriors' first team with KD, the first year with KD.
Dog.
You ought to knew what was. Look, we knew what was going to happen when the moment Kevin Durant signed with the.
It was like championship for at least the next 2 years for sure, and that's exactly what
I
happened.
mean, I swear
And
the bucket just grew instead of like from the rim like regular
Yeah.
size. It just went like this.
It got stretched.
Matt,
Yeah.
yo, pause.
Lots of
Matt-
lots
Matt,
of balls
you
went
gotta
in there.
You got to leave either Steph Curry or Kevin Durant open.
Kim Kardashian.
And then the Celtics, the most recent was the Celtics that beat Lucas Mavs with Jaylen Brown, Jason Tatum.
And Derek White. That team scored a lot of points and with ease, and a lot of 3-point shooting going on.
And I think that's and I think now that's been the curse of them. They can't jacking up them 53s a game. It worked that year, but it hasn't worked since.
I think it's because, I mean, when you win, teams start figuring out how to.
No, you just need if you
Sometimes you go on a run.
if you have a shooters on your team,
Mhm.
shooting 53s, and I hate this version, but it's not a bad.
Yeah.
It's not a bad thing if you have shooters on your team.
Yeah. Like
yeah, but are you got to at least be making 40% a clip.
Oh, you don't.
No, not really.
No, you don't.
I mean, to make it look good, yes, but
No, you don't.
But they was able to defend as well because Derek White is a defender too. Because he shout out to Derek White because he was doing his thing.
Derek White was a defender.
Yeah.
JB was a defender.
Yeah, Jason Tatum was scoring points. That was hate.
I mean, for the dumbasses like me that didn't really know what offensive and defensive rating was, it's it's the amount of points scored by a team or points
For 36 minutes, right?
100 per
Possession.
100
100
possessions.
For 100 possessions.
Yes.
Yeah.
By the way,
So that was my
That's a
dumbass
dope-
not really knowing exactly
Yeah.
what the rating mechanism was.
Throwback.
I knew it had to do something with points, but I was like, okay, well,
Throw it back.
so
Yo,
it was
relax.
per 100 possessions. Same thing with defensive rating, obviously.
And
Same, just
When I think about offense, well, a team that didn't win a championship,
What's that?
the Phoenix Suns.
Well, that's because they had nobody to defend, and they were a small team.
See, I was waiting until we got done before I threw the caveat in here.
What's that?
When you look at a lot of these teams that number one offensive rating, they was a good chance they was probably top 10 in defense.
No doubt about it.
Yes, right.
Each and every one of those teams were.
And you can be.
So you, my bad, John.
Go ahead. No, go ahead. You go first.
So you don't have to be number one in defense.
No, you don't. But you got to be at least in the top half.
If you're in the top 10, between top 10 and top 15, and you're also in the top 5 in offense,
You can win.
You can win.
you're going to be the best
Can I
team
can I
in the sport.
can I make where do you guys think that Boston Celtics team was?
Defensively, I
Yes.
had to guess they was probably 13th.
Anybody else want to make a guess?
I would say about top 10, top.
I got them like top 10.
Yeah.
They are number 28.
Damn.
Dang, they was
You
that bad.
111.
They could have fooled me.
They
but I
had the
watched them a
biggest
lot.
point. They had the biggest point in offensive and defensive differential. They had 11.6 points offensive and defensive rating.
28.
Again, this
You wouldn't have known if you was watching them.
Again, this is regular season.
Mm-hmm.
Yes,
And when-
yes,
and when-
that's what I'm saying. We're based on this. This is based
when
on
we get
regular
to-
season.
And when we get to the NFL, because that's really the sport that if you get hot in the right time,
Yes,
especially on defense,
Ask the Giants.
yes.
ask the Giants.
For sure. Ask the Giants.
Ask the Giants.
Had it
If
to them
you-
twice.
People in the chat, I want you guys to do a little bit of homework here before we get to the NFL. Put some teams in the chat that you think would be the number one offense or number one defensive teams, kind of like what Sam did, where that won the championship. Because I really want to know, I really want to see people face hit the floor when they see the teams that are on that list.
Y'all ready to get to the foosball?
Stay positive.
Oh, the Marlins had a triple play.
Yeah, that was crazy.
Hitting 3 at one time is crazy.
Man, wait.
Must be nice. Let's get to the NFL.
Are y'all okay?
What? That was a dope song. Sounded like Jennings.
Hey, what was he singing about?
I don't know.
Getting
They
head.
said it must be nice. Wherever it is, it must be nice. Yo, relax. All right, let's get to the NFL part of this. We're gonna go offense first.
Hey, wasn't he the one that told you to keep a woman first?
No, that was Jaheim. That's why he lost all his hair. All right, go ahead.
Because he didn't put that woman first.
No, because he did.
Because he did.
Put the woman first.
Stretched out his hairline.
They looking sugar free.
So that's why he tried to find. So that's what he was trying to find his way back to.
You all right?
My bad.
He trying to get her back,
No, remember he was trying to find his way back.
John.
Trying to find his hairline back.
All right, number one offense that won a Super Bowl. Obviously, Nessa's gonna love this. The 72, the perfect season.
They had the best offense and best defense though.
That they did. They were literally the best team in the league.
Obviously, you have the 80s Niners.
That was last good year. They
Mm-hmm.
The Niners, 3 of the Niners Super Bowl wins. Yo, you good? That's hate. That's hate.
why she flick me off? That's crazy.
Dog, hearing you, genius.
Oh,
The 84 49ers, the 89 Niners, the 94 Niners that had Dion.
That was the best defensive football that year.
These are offense.
this offense.
They weren't the best defense that year.
We'll get to the defense.
All right.
My Broncos in '98 after we the second of our Super Bowls. Then you had the greatest show. Yes, indeed, the greatest show on turf. Rams. Their only Super Bowl in St. Louis, and then the 09 Saints.
The one that was gifted.
Who?
The Saints.
Well, nobody told. Well,
Katrina that happened? Yeah.
09? Okay, y'all
so people that don't know this is the total offense means the amount of yards total.
Yeah, for sure.
So
and Drew Brees
not
should have been
touchdowns. Touchdowns aren't included in this. So
and
this
Drew Brees should have been MVP that year. He won Super Bowl.
In what year? 2009? Hold on.
Go look at the stats.
Hold on now.
Peyton won it that year.
Oh, that was the year Peyton had like 23 touchdowns and
Peyton won it that year. That should have been Drew Brees. That should have been Drew Brees.
Hey,
Go run Drew Brees' numbers
Fam.
and run Peyton Manning's numbers. I dare you not.
Hey, I know. I remember that. Yeah, I remember. Yeah. What's up, Drew Brees? All right, go ahead.
Like I said in the group chat the other day, I needed Miami to channel the 72 team and have another person.
Oh, that's not happening no time soon.
Yeah,
maybe in Madden.
And keep up alive. Keep up alive.
Not mad neither. They still play.
All right, but let's talk about some of these offenses. Obviously, we all know about the perfect season with the Dolphins. You had Larry Zonka, Mercury Morris, Bob Greasy, and
they like the 08 Celtics.
But these 84, but obviously the Niners.
That's Dwight Clark, right?
Yeah,
84.
84 was Clark.
89.
John.
Yes.
No, Peyton should have won that year.
What was his numbers?
4,500 yards, 33 touchdowns, 16 interceptions.
It was the 08. It's 08.
But it's still
it's the 08 Manning MVP that was in question.
Oh, okay. 27 touchdowns, 12 interceptions, 4,000 yards.
That's Drew Brees' numbers?
No, that was Peyton Manning. Chad Pennington was actually second in MVP voting that year.
Chad
Pennington.
Jets.
That was Miami Dolphins, Chad Pennington, wasn't it?
It definitely was Miami Dolphins. Chad
Pennington was second in MVP voting one year?
Who the fuck is the Miami Dolphins?
Dude, hold up, man. Chad Pennington was... Who the heck is voting for Chad Pennington for MVP?
He got four votes, John. I'm looking dead at it.
Who the heck was voting for Chad?
He had the same amount of MVP votes as Michael Turner.
Who is voting for Chad Pennington for MVP?
That's crazy. Because he was.
Did he win comeback player of the year 3 times?
Yeah,
but you know what? In 2009, you know who was the passing leader in the NFL that year?
Who?
Matt Schaub.
Yeah,
he was like 300 short of 5,000.
His name is Scott Blewett. That's crazy.
Yo, you good?
He blew who?
You good?
The clown?
You just got
but not
these numbers,
number 2.
These numbers on the page here.
People, that's who voted for him.
No, the media voted for him. Who the heck voted for Chad Pennington for MVP?
Chad Pennington more known for being Randy Moss quarterback in college.
Exactly. I know one about Marshall Chad Pennington. Don't get me started with the Jets. He was next. But the Dolphins was his best. That was his best time in his career with the Dolphins. But MVP, I don't know about all that.
They went 11-5 that year.
Okay, I'll stop.
That might be the last one in one division.
All right.
It was. That was number 1.
That's only one.
Tony Serrano. That was the Wildcat year.
Oh, so the Ronnie Brown year.
Yeah.
Oh, it wasn't Chad Pennington.
He had 19 touchdowns and 7 interceptions. I don't know how the hell he was numbered.
He had 7 interceptions.
Yes.
Ronnie Brown?
No.
Oh,
Chad Pennington.
Now Sam was saying, did the 84 Dolphins? I'm assuming this.
Man,
84 Dolphins had literally the worst defense in NFL
history.
history.
They had the best offense that year.
Well, they had the best quarter.
You talking about 84?
They had the best
Marino.
I said basketball football ever.
They had number 2. They played in the Super Bowl, but they weren't the best offense.
They had the best.
They had to be the number. They had to be the top 5.
Well, also, Sam, this is to go and win the Super Bowl.
Yeah,
right.
Win.
They didn't win the Super Bowl.
Yeah. But they did have the best. I'm not gonna lie, man.
Dan Marino, Mark Clayton, Mark Super Duper, Chuck Muncie.
Y'all know
Yeah, you're right, Sam. But they have to win the Super Bowl.
Y'all know how I feel about Dan Marino. Sorry.
Dan Marino?
That same year with Chad
Yeah.
Pennington was number 2.
I got
James Harrison was number
Dan
4.
Marino as the best thrower of the
James
football.
Harrison was number
Whoever
4
touched the
MVP
football.
voting.
That was the year. That was the year he won Defensive Player of the Year.
I don't disagree.
As a Bills fan, I got Dan Marino as the best thrower of a football I've ever seen.
Dusty Pantsuit, get the fuck out of here, bud. What's your ads?
What did he say?
The AI viewers, streamboo.com. I don't want no. That sounds very pedophilia. I'm out.
Get that shit up out of here.
Stream these nuts in your mouth, bitch. Oh, wait.
I mean,
Ringless. Hey, relax.
wait. Who said that? Who's that ringless? So does him being ringless make him worse of a quarterback?
No.
That has nothing to do with your skills.
Hold up. Okay, let's do this.
Wait.
Devil's advocate here. If Matthew Stafford would have still stayed in Detroit, he'd be ringless too. And I am a big Matthew Stafford supporter.
Yes.
Yeah, Dan Marino better than every quarterback who ever played for the Rams.
For sure.
Ring or not.
Yes.
It's not even close.
If Matthew Stafford stayed in Detroit,
I'm gonna keep it 1,000. Fuck Kurt Warner. You already know how I feel about.
It's not close at
No
all.
shade.
It's not close
No
at all.
shade to Mark's Bills. No shade to Mark's Bills. But if Dan Marino would have played with the Bills,
Dan
they
Marino.
would have not lost the Super Bowl.
shout out to Dan Marino. The cameo.
Cody.
It was out against the Bills that day.
Hey, Cody. I have something to tell you about what I think about the Bills too.
Right? Nobody was talking to the Cowboys during that time.
No, it's not.
Shout out to Ray Finkel.
Bills was cursed.
Oh yeah, because of Whitney Houston.
No. What?
They would have beat the Redskins. They would have beat the Redskins.
If it wouldn't have been for Whitney Houston singing it, never mind.
No. They stadium was built on the burial ground.
Oh yeah, they done.
Yeah, they wasn't doing that shit.
Yeah, they done.
And Tig said Matt would have been ringless if he stayed in Detroit.
Yeah,
Yes.
for sure.
Yeah.
No doubt about it.
So
And he still would have been better than Marino. And shout out to Ray Finkel.
but you know what? This team, offense wise, every one of these guys is a Hall of Fame quarterback.
I mean, we forgot. We don't know who Ray Finkel is.
I'll let you say Ray Pickle. I'm gonna say the
All of those are
motherfuckers,
Hall of Fame quarterbacks.
Ray Finkel.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Eisenhower is Finkel.
And the worst quarterback on this list is from on the Rams.
You think he's worse than Greasy?
Then Bob Greasy.
Yeah, for sure.
You think Kurt Warner's worse than Bob Greasy?
I got Kurt Warner better than Bob.
I think so too.
Fuck Kurt Warner.
I got
Kurt Warner over Bob Greasy.
Finkel is Einhorn. Einhorn is Finkel.
Cool. Shout out to Ace Ventura. You know, there's no pets on this premises here, Mr. Ace Ventura. Shout out to Ace Ventura.
Second one for sure, the best one.
But here's the thing: is people
doing
think,
this right now?
oh well,
No.
you got the.
We can change this
Since
debate
nobody
right
put them in the chat. Somebody put them in the chat. The Chiefs. Everybody thinks the Chiefs' offense was the number one offense.
No,
the years that they won.
Hey, why did take us out of Buffalo though?
Just like if Josh stay in Buffalo, he'll be ringless. Well, dang, Tick.
No, hey.
And Josh Allen's still the best. He better quarterback than for the Rams too.
Oh, for sure. For sure.
It's not close. It's not close neither.
Nah. Wait. Yeah, nah.
It's not close neither.
And
And I'm Matt Byers because of the college, but yeah, no.
He's better than Matthew Stafford.
Shout out to Captain Winky.
What?
That's what I call.
Yo, you good? I hope y'all know.
Hey, are you okay, dog?
No.
I hope y'all know that was a separate debate about to start in this. Nick was just about to start a separate debate in this during this segment.
About his Captain Winky?
No, he was about to say that Ace Ventura, when nature calls, better than Ace Ventura, Pet Detective.
I mean, all right, we'll talk about that later. After the show.
Yeah.
After the show. This is about to get crazy.
yes.
This-
Yes.
this is
So
about to
guess what?
the thing
Guess
is,
what, Cody?
moral of the story is we have not had one in almost 20 years. The number one offense to win in this regular season
Oh yeah, for sure.
to win a Super Bowl in almost 20 years,
You know, it's the closest.
and they
one?
went 10 years between the last two.
Hey, Cody. You know who the closest one was? It was the Falcons. The Falcons was the closest one.
Oh yeah, for sure.
With the one that lost 28-3 because they was if you don't notice, that Falcons offense was ranked top 10 all time.
The Angela White Falcons.
Are you all right?
My bad.
That offense, because everybody talked about Dallas that year, and nobody cared about Atlanta, but Atlanta was quietly putting up like a top 5 all-time offense, and nobody remembers it because they lost. Everybody remembers.
That's all they remember is 28-3.
Ain't Angela White a throw goal?
Mm-hmm. That's exactly what the Falcons were doing in the Super Bowl, choking.
Well, throw goals don't choke.
Throw goals don't choke.
They don't. Never mind.
Anyway, go ahead. John, defense. Number one in defense.
All right, but let me say this about my Broncos real quick.
John out of pocket.
My bad. Angela White is the GOAT. But let me say this about my Broncos real quick, and we'll get to the defense.
Oh no, I know who the GOAT is.
Jesus. Hey, go ahead, John.
Our offense was carried by Terrell Davis, but we had a good defense.
Me?
Oh yeah, Bill
Romanowski, Atwater,
call niggas niggers.
John Mosley, Neil Smith, Alfred Williams, Darian Gordon, Tyrone Braxton.
I mean, it's good to have a little racism on your team, right?
That's why Raiders can't win. We ain't got nobody racist.
Oh, that's funny. But the GOATs still make noise.
They can try to bring somebody gay over here. It still didn't work.
The GOAT still make no. Okay.
All right, let's get to defense because offense is gonna get up.
Let's go. This is where it's interesting.
That's what I want to talk about. The 72. Wait a minute.
Well, yeah, they was
That's
number
the
one.
number one offense and number one defense,
Yeah,
John.
that's why they won. They were that good.
Yes,
No wonder that's why they were perfect. All right, the Steel Curtain Steelers.
Fuck them. But yeah,
defense was great.
defense was crazy.
Yeah, the
Mean Joe
77.
Green.
77.
Jack Ham.
Jack Ham.
Oh yeah.
Mhm.
Too Tall Jones.
85
I'm about to say
Bears.
Too Tall Jones.
Hey, you know what's so funny?
Where's Fat? I literally
Everybody-
wanted to make sure that Fat saw this shit.
Everybody got the 85 Bears. Y'all know the 86 Bears
Were-
defense was better than that.
Yeah, but they lost. But they lost.
But they lost to the Patriots, right?
Yeah.
But I'm saying the 86 Bears defense was better than the 85 Bears.
Yep.
Okay. All right, Mo. No, don't go there. All right. 92 Cowboys.
Defense was amazing.
Nick hate every good NFL team.
That 96 Packers team that had Reggie White,
Shout out, man.
Gilbert
Second best
Brown,
unit.
Leroy
We're not doing
Butler.
that. We're not doing that. Y'all need to chill out.
Leroy Butler,
Second best DN.
No, he's not.
Desmond Howard winning Super Bowl MVP from special teams.
Who they play against?
The Patriots. Parcells Patriots with Drew Bledsoe,
Drew
Willie
Bledsoe.
McGinnis,
Ben
Curtis
Coates.
Martin.
Yeah. Is he all right?
I don't know.
He won special teams MVP, right?
You okay? Go to the next. Go. No. Go.
You're right. You're right.
Go
You're
to
right.
Bay. That's an asterisk next to that.
Why? Because they beat the Raiders?
No.
Because they had the Raiders playbook.
Exactly. That's why it's an asterisk.
Also,
Yeah,
the
but they had a
Raiders-
really good defense too, though.
Yes, they did. Their defense was very good.
and Raiders had the
They've
time
literally
to-
got 4 Hall of Fame starters on that defense, right?
Yeah.
Warren Sapp, Derek Brooks, Rondé Barber, John Lynch. It should be 5 because Sidney Wright should be in the Hall of Fame too.
I don't know about that.
They hate on the Raiders, Nick.
Who?
Sidney Wright's not a Hall of Famer?
I don't know about that. Hall is very good.
He's yes, I think he's Hall of Very good.
Hall of very good. Nick Tick said Nick had every
He's A tier if S tier is Hall of Fame.
Oh yeah.
Mo said, wouldn't you if you was a Raiders fan?
What?
Hate every
Tampa
NFL team.
No, I hate Tampa Bay.
Nah.
That was what you call it. That's sorry ass Callahan's fault. Fucking idiot.
That's Tony Dungy's defense right there.
And it is. It sure the hell is.
2008 Pittsburgh Steelers. Oh, that's what
That was the team that beat Arizona, but had James Harrison.
Yeah.
That team was very good.
Troy Polamalu.
That team was very good.
Yeah, that team was good.
That team was crazy in Madden. Oh my God.
Seattle Seahawks.
Yes,
Oh,
Legion of Boom.
That's the Legion of the Boom. That's the Legion of Boom.
Legion of Boom.
Legion of Boom.
And then,
That's the first. That's the
but
one
it's
when
all
they
good,
beat
Josh.
beat
Your boy
John's
defense.
they beat John's Broncos.
Beat the dog shit out of them.
That was a massacre.
Yeah.
I told Jamie to turn on
Malcolm-
This guy go watch. Let's go watch.
Malcolm
the reruns of Martin
Smith
at
is the.
halftime.
You talk about a fucking screw job. Malcolm
What?
Smith is the fucking MVP.
Stole that. That should have been Percy Harvin.
Should have been Percy Harvin. Percy Harvin went crazy. Fuck him too. He went to Florida.
Well, you ain't got to tell me twice. That dude screwed me. That dude got 2 strikes.
He screwed you twice?
No, I was like, yo, chill, dude. Yo, chill, dude.
Why? You know what? Fuck it. I don't even care.
Yo, chill, dude. When he was with Florida, the Tebow teams in Florida, Tennessee could never beat. And then this dude went to the Seahawks and had freaking 200 yards scrimmage.
After playing like 2 games all year. That nigga went crazy on y'all.
And then he went to Buffalo and got migraines.
Never mind.
Yeah, actually, that happened with the Jets.
He had those with the Jets.
He had with the Vikings. He had with the Vikings.
He
To be
was done
honest.
with
Oh
y'all.
no, he was a migraine in Buffalo. My bad.
Yes, he had him with the Vikings too, but nobody talks about that. But
See, Nick was saying that was a good ass team, but fuck they secondary.
That's funny as shit.
Calling you a hater.
but then,
For
like,
what?
well, 2015 was a good year for me. Period.
That team was that Broncos team was good as shit.
Our offense,
Yeah.
That's the year we went to go watch the Super Bowl with
yeah,
Marsha, huh?
yeah, and
But it
you
wasn't
know what
even-
happened.
you-
You know
that
what
wasn't
happened-
even your
you know what
best
happened that day?
Oh, because
John?
Well,
That wasn't even your best offense. 2013 was a better offense.
I know that was the year. Yeah, and we didn't score, and we only scored 8 points in the Super Bowl.
Yeah, Noodle Arm was the quarterback in 2015.
hey,
You remember what happened after the Super Bowl, right?
he retired.
Noodle Arm?
Yeah,
Peyton did retire a month later after we won.
yeah, he retired after the Super Bowl. He was done for anyway. He shouldn't even been playing that year.
Was Bash was born?
Yes, Bash was born. Bash was there.
Bash was there.
Bash was there when we went to Super Bowl that night
Yeah.
with Marsh and T. But I know what happened after I left that game.
That's crazy. Hey, if
Johnson assuming the position.
hey, look, that's crazy. Hey,
Yes, that is true.
if
Yes,
if
Master.
Carolina had an offensive line that was like below average at blocking, maybe they could have won.
Let me say this.
Below average, but they were absolutely shit.
The Nick hate is outstanding. Like
Let me say this about us beating Carolina that year. When we was watching the game, the moment that Von Miller got the Cam Newton the first time, I knew they was in trouble
Oh, yeah, because it was so easy.
because there was no excuse for him to basically almost snatch the ball out of Cam Newton's hands, and then it ended up being a
You
fumble.
want to know why?
I'm gonna tell y'all this.
Because the fucking blind side was blind that goddamn game.
Yo, Tig, relax.
I'm gonna tell y'all this. John better man than me.
Why?
If the Bills ever in the Super Bowl,
Oh, nigga, I'm nigga.
guess who won't be showing up around y'all niggas?
What?
You fucking right. But John a better man than me. We didn't been around John for
Yeah, every champ.
how many Super Bowls has it been now?
Well, 2. Broncos lost to Seattle, and then we won, and we beat Carolina. That was the last time we was in the Super Bowl.
Yeah. John better man than me. Will a better man than me. Jamie better man. Y'all better
And
man
this
than me.
again, this is about how many yards the teams gave up in the season, not
Yeah.
about
And that-
touchdowns or
And that
points allowed.
defense we had with was the no-fly zone. We had Talib, we had Chris Harris, we had TJ Ward, we had Darian Stewart.
Cam Newton choked harder than a streetwalker in Bangkok.
Wow.
Ooh.
Wow.
Hey, yo.
I ain't gonna lie, that loss wasn't even Cam's fault. That was, offensive line was absolutely atrocious.
And the fact that the Broncos
The Broncos' depth is what really killed them. Because
Then
you forget in the corner.
and they showed that he didn't have no weapons.
Yeah, for sure. That game showed it was just him.
It was just him.
That game literally
His
showed it was
best
just
receiver
him.
Who
Was Ted Ginn.
I was gonna say Greg Olsen, but
No, it was Ted Ginn. We talking about receivers.
another headache
Okay.
in Buff.
Well, yeah, it was Ted Ginn.
Who gave John Henney after the Super Bowl? Oh, nobody.
Nobody.
John was on that natty.
Yo, relax, Tig. But this
Danny
defense.
Trevathan was on that team. He
Yeah,
got paid. He got paid.
We got a lot of dudes
Off
paid
of
off
that.
that Super Bowl.
TJ Ward.
Malik
Yeah.
Jackson
Hey,
benefited the
Derek-
most.
Derek
do
Wolfe.
Transformers get car insurance or health insurance?
Who?
Transformers.
Yo, you good?
Robots in disguise.
Yeah, do they get?
You need to relax.
This dude is insane.
I'm talking about the cartoon.
Bradley Roby was on that team. I
Yeah,
remember.
That's who the corner was, right from Ohio State.
Yeah,
Fuck
we took him in the
Bradley
first into the
Roby.
first round.
Yeah, he was sorry after he left from y'all off.
Fuck Bradley Roby. Jonathan.
Derek Wolf
What?
too. He went
Yep,
to
that-
Baltimore.
Wolf,
Derek-
yep.
Derek Wolf. You ain't gotta tell me. I know the whole defense.
Sylvester Williams.
Shaq
he
Barrett
work
was on that
the,
team.
Yes.
NCIS show.
Yes. You need to relax too.
Yo, you good?
But yes, it was Sylvester Williams. Who else was on that team?
When we won the Super Bowl easily. I can tell you Vaughn, DeMarcus Ware, Derek Wolf, Malik Jackson,
you know how pissed off I was when the Broncos
Terrence
got
Knighton,
DeMarcus
Podrose.
Ware?
Terrence Knighton, obviously Danny Trevathan,
Mhm.
Brandon Marshall, the linebacker,
Yep, he was nice over there with y'all too.
Talib, Bradley Roby, Chris Harris Jr., TJ Ward, Darian Stewart.
You know what that shows me though? That
Brandon Bean a piece of shit.
no, that
That's what it showed me.
that John Boy, the
John Boy.
yeah,
Shane Ray was on that team too, right?
Yeah, that was his
He
rookie
was like
year.
a rookie.
that was,
Yeah.
that was what's his name?
Dude, he fell to us at the end of the first round.
Who?
Shane Ray.
Yeah, Shane Ray.
From-
But he was sorry
Mizzou.
for Missouri. He was
By the
sorry.
way,
he was not. He
time
didn't
out.
give y'all shit.
Time out. Let me say this. Missouri's defense, that had to be the most overhyped defense
ever.
How many dudes they put in the league that year?
Dog, because
Shane Ray, Cody Ely, and obviously Michael Sam.
Cody Ely could have won. If the Packers would have won, he would have won the Super Bowl if he would have. Because he was going crazy.
He was the only person
going. Michael Sam?
No. Tony Ely. He was going crazy that game.
He was the best player
on the actor, right?
Dog,
no, that's Michael Ely, dude.
And it's never mind.
This dude is the same. This dude's the same, man.
I can wear contacts.
Hey,
he does wear contacts.
Yo, is it clear contacts or is it the color one?
Yo, y'all put Michael Ely on blast about his eye colors. It's diabolical, right?
Y'all are hating.
Hey,
stop hating.
That statement was crazy.
But yeah, that defense we had was obviously, and that was all reflection of us getting the doors beat off us by Seattle.
Tig said Nick using all his might not to say, but fuck the Broncos. No, he's not, because he'll say
it. He said it.
He said it like 2 times already.
Look, I'm on record saying.
Omission.
Look, I'm on record saying that Broncos team is one of the best defenses I've ever seen.
It was.
I've said that numerous times
By the way,
they literally had everything at each level.
Speaking of defenses,
there was ball God.
There's 10 that are not. There's 10 years worth that aren't there.
I'm gonna give you a defense that's not on here. I'm shocked they didn't make this list.
What's that?
The 2000 Ravens.
I don't think they were number one in total defense.
They clearly that 2000 year that when they beat the Giants.
But they had to. But
or the 2013 Ravens as well.
Not on paper though. But you know what they did though?
Ravens in 2012 was when they
score on them.
I meant the years that they won it. 2013, 2012 team.
They were better than one breaking.
No, they won in 2001, right?
Cool.
Yeah.
The Ravens?
Yeah.
2000.
2000.
Super Bowl was played in 2001, but it was a 2000
Yeah, when they had the murderer.
The killer.
Yeah.
The gangster killer and the dope dealer?
Peter Boulware was over there, right?
Peter Boulware was a dope dealer.
I mean, come on. The quarterback they're playing against was Kerry Collins. Come on.
Rest in peace.
He wasn't supposed to be. Never mind. Well, we all know that was supposed to be a black guy instead of Trent Dilfer anyways, but you know what I'm saying.
Was that Tony Banks over there?
Yes.
Yeah.
He was a starter at the end of the year.
That's Carlson's younger brother.
No.
Are you all right?
You good, man?
All right, come on. Let's have our debate now.
All right. So let's ask the question.
Yes, sir. Well, she's not flicking people off.
Who was their secondary in 2000? Who was on that secondary in 2000? The 2000 Ravens secondary
might have been the second best safety of all time.
Rod Woodson,
Claiborne,
the second best safety of all time.
Chris McAllister.
Who's the second best safety of all time?
Ed Reed.
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna say.
Hold on.
Ron was on that team.
Whoa.
Yeah, Ed Reed.
All right, man. We know what number one is.
Yeah.
Oh, you gotta be a crazy dude.
Troy Polamalu, right? No, I'm just playing with y'all.
He's saying wild stuff.
Stop it.
Yeah, he really. Marcus,
I'm trying not to be biased when I say this because I definitely want to put Troy above Ed Reed, but I'm gonna just leave that alone.
You got Ronnie Lott. You got number one. You can't have Trojans at 1 and 2, Nick.
I don't even like Trojans.
Yo, you good?
There's Trojans. Are they the same brand as?
Yes.
Oh, then I like Trojans.
I don't like you.
Well,
Rod Woodson. You're forgetting Rod Woodson?
Rod Woodson.
You already said
Rod Woodson was on that defense. Chris McAllister.
Corey
Harris
Harris was on that team.
He wasn't on that defense.
Oh, you said Miami?
Yeah, he was at Miami during that time. It was I'm missing somebody. Oh,
that
Dwayne Starks.
RP.
The Goof. RP. Even though
that's what I call
Big Zeus.
Hold on.
Zeus?
Hey, get up. Go to the front.
Rico.
Zeus.
Yeah, even though Tony Saragusa ended Rich Gannon.
Orlando Brown Sr. was on that team.
Sure. Wait.
What?
Not that Orlando Brown, dude. Zeus.
Are you okay?
This dude is insane.
Are you all right?
Oh, that's the one that got the flack through his eye, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
That was him.
And then
that sounded crazy.
Then the sun came out crazy.
Something wrong with Mark. So there's the question. What is more important to a championship team? A strong offense or a strong defense?
Here's the thing. I think the term defense wins championships more so, in my opinion, applies to the NFL. Because here's the thing. We've seen teams that was like they could score at will, and the other team be scoring right there with them.
Hey, Cody, can you do me a favor?
Yes.
Can you look up OKC's defensive rating when they won a championship a couple years ago?
The basketball?
The
Yeah.
Thunder.
Yeah. But I think it really applies, in my opinion, to football more than any other sport.
Durex were better than Trojans.
I don't know the names first myself, but
Durex is for small.
Nope. Nope.
That was crazy.
Matter of fact, oh no, not here.
Ain't that the ones they give away at the school?
Not here.
Okay, so you want it? You want your answer,
No.
Mark?
No. Go ahead, Cody.
Go ahead.
Oh, I'll wait. Or can they hear me?
They can hear you.
So Oklahoma City was number 30.
It was number 30.
In number 30 in defensive rating in the year that they won the finals.
OKC was number 30.
That has to be out of a possible 140. There has to be more than 30 teams ranked then.
Well,
No,
you got
they were 30.
That's crazy.
Wow.
They were 107. They were 107.
Oh, wow.
107 and a half. Their offensive rating was 120.3. Again, just like Boston, they were a 12 and a half point rating difference. So again, they were outscore you. You could score points on them all day.
I think it was a thing where when they play against these weaker teams, they just dogged them out because of how dominant they were on the offensive end. But yeah, I definitely feel like it just definitely applies to football.
They won a championship 2024-25 year, right?
Yeah. That's crazy.
See? Yeah. Cody, I'm going to show you something. Matter of fact, Cody, I'm about to text you something right now. Go ahead.
Okay.
Go ahead, though, John.
Go ahead, John.
All right. When I think about that Thunder team, they had
my
defensive
bad.
players.
My bad. I read that wrong. So it says that their defensive rating was 107.5. So they were number one.
Number one. That's what I was about to say.
I read it wrong.
That's what I was about to send you, Cody.
I read it wrong. My bad.
So they're number one offense and defense.
Yes. They were one of the best teams in they were the best team in basketball of the year.
They was beating the shot of everybody. They wasn't even playing the fourth quarter a lot of games.
Yeah, I read it wrong. My bad. And then if you go back to the thing, the stats I
Get from over
did,
there. Nico. Get from over there.
they must have not grabbed what the numbers were, but it is what it is.
So did y'all say what mattered more, defensive or offense?
I think when it comes to football, it's definitely defense.
Yeah. And I think in basketball, you need to play just enough defense. Just enough.
You can be a great defensive team, but
you need to score.
You just need to be, but you can be average on defense and win a championship in the NBA.
The only team I seen that was like really good on defense and was like all right on offense was Detroit. The later Detroit.
Don't remind me.
Because their offense was okay.
But you can't have like the D'Antoni Suns and think that the 7 seconds or less era. No.
See, the problem with that is that he didn't even try to throw like any type of anything on the defensive end, because I think he tried to because the thing is they had a guy over there that was a very good defender.
No, Rajah Bill.
And Rajah Bill. Both of them. He had good defenders over there. But I don't think he prioritized it.
He did. He would tell people when the ball goes up, y'all run down the court,
which makes no sense.
I'm like, who's going to rebound? Amari Stoudemire can't grab every rebound.
Amari Stoudemire I love Amari Stoudemire, but when it was time to play, the difference between the NBA when it comes to playoffs and the regular season is when that game slows down. And during that time, Amari Stoudemire could do nothing against him when they went against Tim Duncan. He couldn't do nothing when it was time for him to play against Dirk Nowitzki. These guys were bigger than him, and he can only do so much. He's gifted athletically, but at the end of the day, he's still a 6'10" center during the era where you still have to be like about 6'11", 7 foot to play center.
I agree.
In the West. You feel what I'm saying? So it was still if he would have if that Suns team would have been like the 18th ranked defense or 15th ranked defense, they probably could have won.
And no, probably.
because their offense was unbelievable.
But when you
know how I know that formula could work? Because it's working right now.
So in basketball, since they could never have the best top 15 best defense. They offense is moving too fast. You don't give it a chance. You don't give your team a chance to rest.
Exactly.
So you would never gonna have a good defense no matter what. Even with the good defensive players that they have,
they only had 2. Look at all the scores they had though.
But
that's what was crazy.
But they just didn't. I think that was a bad coaching job. I noticed the 7 seconds or less was his intention, but that's bad coaching. At some point, you need to slow it down, let your defense rest.
Yep.
Let your defense time to set up because you have good defensive players. And if you have 1 to 2, they had 2 first team all defensive type players. Your defense should have been a lot better.
At guard and at forward.
Yes.
And both of them could guard multiple positions.
Sean Merrick can guard 4 and 3, and Roger Bell can guard 3, 2, 1.
Yep. And look, according to who your 2 and 1 is, he can go. Merrick can guard them too.
D'Antoni just didn't prioritize defense, and that's why he never won a championship.
And you know who prioritized defense when they ran that same exact system? The Spurs.
Tig said, "Would you rather?" All right, so Cody, what'd you say? A defense win championships?
Depends. I mean, I would say like in modern day basketball, I don't think so. I think like you just said it, you could get if your defense is you don't have to be the number 1 defense. I think that in modern day basketball, if you're better in offense and would say in the top quarter or top 10, top third of the NBA in defense, I think you're going to probably win a championship. Now, when it comes to the NFL, I think that they need to be at least equal. I think it need to be equal somewhere. You don't got to be number 1 in both. I think that it's got to be equal because when it comes down to it, like this year in Seattle, for example, Seattle gave up more yards, but didn't give up a lot of points.
That's the type of defense you need.
That you need stops. You can let them get down there. You just got to stop them when it counts. If that makes any sense.
Shout out to the GOAT.
So
I would rather
Cody.
John, what you have? Defense or offense?
I'd rather have a strong defense than an average offense because I've lived it. To someone who's lived it, and clearly, if you have someone who can manage a mediocre offense in football, you'll be all right as long as you have the supplemental pieces that can.
I statistically had the best defense in football last year and couldn't get past, and we had a shitty offense and it screwed us.
It's because your quarterback screwed you.
Who'd you have?
I'd rather have a strong defense, and on offense, I have to have an identity. A prime example is the Ravens.
Most Cowboys fan, Cody.
You got look. As great as that Ravens defense was, what helped them so much was the fact they was able to get rest because Jamal Lewis was a fucking bell cow. Shout out to your boy. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He was able to run behind that offensive line, and they was able to establish and do whatever they
wanted. You also forget Priest Holmes was on that team.
He was. Ain't that crazy?
Yes, 600 yards that season.
That's the same.
Yeah. I'd rather have a strong D that give crazy. Oh,
are you good?
I mean,
you want to know a prime example of a great offense?
Something's really wrong
in the NFL. That a team that consistently had a great offense but couldn't win because their defense wasn't good.
Buffalo.
No. Peyton and the Colts. When the defense was good 1 year, they won.
But their defense was good though.
They had a good pass rush.
Dwight Freeney, Robert Mathis.
They had Bob Sanders too back there, right?
When they won the Super Bowl,
when they won the Super Bowl, yes.
And then after that, Bob Sanders couldn't stay on the field for nothing.
Even before that, he couldn't stay on the field too often.
Gotcha.
But the 1 year,
you feel what I'm saying?
But the 1 year he did, they won the Super Bowl.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Their defense was good enough to get them to make up for stuff.
Let's debate.
It's crazy.
Let's debate.
I know. I see where this is going. Go ahead.
Come on.
I think I'd rather have a good offense and a defense that can get a stop here and there when you need it.
So what you're saying is you rather have a great offense and have bend but don't break defense. I think
if you're the Cincinnati Bengals and you have a mediocre defense, but not one that's Swiss cheese,
they won a Super Bowl.
They would have beat
if
you Buffalo have a defense that can get a stop.
You know what's crazy? You know, sorry as the Raiders were last year. You know, he was number one in stops last year.
See, but that's what I'm saying. Like
a prime example of a good defense and trash offense.
I hate this.
I know.
Yeah, I think I hear what y'all saying, but I think a great offense, and if you can get a defense, especially in football, and I can do it. We can take it in basketball too.
It's definitely works in basketball.
But if you have a great offense and a defense that gets stops when they need it, I think you are in a position to win the championship.
That's what
I'm saying.
Yeah. And you don't have, but to me, you don't have to have the number one defense.
No,
Right.
you just
need stuff. You know who
need to
defense
get
like
stuff.
that? The Chiefs.
Yes,
the Chiefs is never top in defense.
No,
but when it comes time to make a stop,
they make a stop.
Shout
out to Steve Spagnuolo. You heard?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
One of the best of all time.
if your defense isn't strong, it don't matter how much your offense scores because the other teams are running around. And the only way you have a chance is if your defense is just as
That's not necessarily true.
Here's the thing. In the NFL, it's tricky because sometimes it really could be like something where, all right, I'll give you a prime example. A team could be good on defense all year, but their Achilles heel could be they're not that good against the run. And then they go against a team. I was about to say that. And then they go against a team who runs the ball very well. And however good their defense is means absolutely shit because the one thing they're not good at gets exposed.
Yes,
like the 2009 Saints. The 2009 Saints.
Yeah,
they were good offense and their defense was ass.
That famous Monday night game, Rams versus Saints, put a lot of points for
the Chiefs. That was that game at the Coliseum.
Yeah, that game was amazing.
50 points. Both teams put 50.
That doesn't count though because all that scoring didn't happen on offense. Because there were some pick sixes, some fumbles, and some special. That don't count. They was going. Look, the defense was going crazy on both sides.
I remember Samson Abraham had a pick six.
What year was that?
What you call him?
Samson.
Oh,
when was that? What year was that?
That was 2017. That was the 2018.
And neither one of the teams won Super Bowl.
Nope.
No, the Rams lost the Super Bowl to Patriots.
That was the year they was like that should have been the Super Bowl.
But their defense showed up in the Super Bowl. Their offense didn't show up.
Yes, and
again. If you have a strong offense, that's what I'm saying.
Like the Patriots that year.
Well, I'm gonna say this.
Yeah.
I'm gonna see. This is what I said when you have a defense that can make a stop. When Tom Brady walked off the field, the last time he walked off the field, his team had the lead.
Yeah.
Is that on him?
No.
If his defense can make a stop, guess what happens? That undefeated season,
there you go,
goes all the way through.
Yeah.
You ain't lying. That's absolutely true.
Asante Samuel doesn't drop an interception, and Rodney Harrison.
Fuck Rodney Harrison.
Sorry. But to me, I like I said, I'm
the hate I'm saying tonight is crazy. I'm sorry, y'all. Y'all keep saying players I don't like, dog. That's all it is.
I did find statistical discrepancies in my stats, so I could be wrong.
What happened, Cody?
I did find statistical discrepancies in my stats, so I could be wrong. Could be wrong.
Hey, Cody. See, the thing is with numbers, is numbers are important, but there's always facts behind numbers.
Yeah, for sure.
And so, yeah, a team can have the number one outside of the Dolphins, that 72 Dolphins team who was number one offense and defense. That's the only exception.
For sure.
If you have,
times ever happen.
If you have another one,
I'm just thinking, like, for example, like we always have like the Aaron Rodgers type Packers was always like high end, really good offense.
Yeah.
But the year they won, it was because of that defense with Charles Woodson and Clay Matthews.
Yeah.
DJ
Raji, RIP Kevin Green was the linebackers coach.
I think that's what it is. I think like you need an offense that can consistently put up points. But you also need a defense. You like I said, you don't have to be number one. You just have to have a defense. When you need stops, they can get stops for you.
Yeah, for sure. Oh yeah.
That's all. I think that's all you need.
That year that Gilmore won defensive player of the year with
Aaron Donald
with the Patriots. The Patriots defense was like they gave up the most yardage that year. But guess what they were? The number one scoring defense.
Yeah.
Bend but don't break. Literally, and that got to the Super Bowl.
What that's how Gilmore plays.
Showing Aaron Donald, but that's on
piece of shit too. Talking about a migraine? Never mind.
All right, and ladies and gentlemen, that is our debate tonight for offense versus defense. Let us know.
I think defense is overwhelmingly wins the day here.
Yes.
Yes.
So it's what matters at the last moment. I mean, because there's something that you can do. You can prevent points and score points on defense. Yes. Offense, you cannot prevent points. You can only put up points.
You can prevent points.
Oh, if you hold them,
there you go.
If you hold the ball, but what I'm saying is, you can literally you can prevent the other team from scoring and score
on defense.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, John. Everybody stay on because I gotta tell y'all. This is crazy.
All right, so
can't believe I just did this right now. This is on the fly.
If you have any thoughts about it, at Master Debaters on X and Instagram. All right, ladies and gentlemen, it's time for our final segment of the show. It's often imitated, it's never duplicated. So people say stuff in the sports world and they need to be called out for it. And this is what we do.
First?
Yep. Sure. I think a final comment from Tig. I think the defense matters more because if offense is a clicking in the NFL or NBA, the defense really boils down to effort and intentionality. Thank you for debating topic. I still, because I stay talking about this.
Tig, that's
shout out to Nessa for helping us pick one.
Yeah, shout out to Nessa.
All right.
Talking about
Taco Bell.
Shout out to Taco Bell. All right. Let's go ahead and get into calling out names.
No name. Oh.
ESPN.
What's up?
Firing Ryan Clark on air.
Oh.
Let me say this. No, I'm gonna go ahead and say what you say because I think there was some
bullshit was going on.
Yeah. Go ahead, Mark.
I don't know why they want to fire him, but I know they was just at Phonetics Fest, whatever that shit is, just the weekend before.
Yes.
And the dude who run ESPN was smiling in Ryan Clark's face, hugging him, showing him love. And then Monday you fire him on air.
Here's my thing. He was gonna get laid off today, just like everyone else was, because he was the biggest name. Someone probably had an axe to grind with him. And they leaked that stuff to front office sports. And when word got out to Brian Clark while he was doing NFL Live,
that's some whole shit.
Well, guess what, John?
What?
If we not putting him on calling names for firing, we put him on calling names for leaking it out. You're the Disney company. You don't have to let that out.
Well, I don't think the higher up, someone.
That's what John's getting to.
I think someone had an issue with Ryan Clark, and everyone.
I know who it was.
Stephen A. Smith.
No. It was Peter Schrager.
Oh, yeah. It's the dude he said you didn't play.
He's been salty about that ever since then.
Every since then, and I heard DeMarco talk about this on radio. The moment Ryan Clark said those 4 words, he was doomed. Because they sell athletes and media. The one thing you can't do is go to the player card.
Why not? You're a player.
That's so dumb. Like I don't like that.
They don't tell a journalist you can go to your journalist card. This is some bullshit. He's a player. He can say, I can speak from a point of view that you can't speak from.
That's what Cam Newton be doing. But they be killing him for it.
You're right. But you can't say, well, I played, you didn't. That's what DeMarco was saying.
He's facts.
But it's the Captain Obvious thing. We know you have more experience as a player. That's the thing you don't have to point out. Yeah, that's crazy. But here's my other thing with the Ryan Clark thing. Everybody needs to stop picking a side because you got some people saying, "Oh, they're happy Ryan Clark got fired." Then you got some people saying, "Oh, now ESPN is leaking more white." Let me be clear. Y'all had beef with Ryan Clark way before this whole Peter Schrager stuff happened.
Bingo.
So let's not get all self-righteous and sympathetic for Ryan Clark now.
Stay positive.
Relax. Because y'all had beef with Ryan Clark way before the Peter Schrager incident happened. Now, don't get me started. When the whole thing happened with him and RG3, who was y'all side? Y'all were Some of y'all were siding with him. Some of y'all were siding with RG3.
Wait, what happened to him and RG3?
You remember the Caitlin Clark thing, and then that's when Ryan Clark's biracial daughter got brought into everything.
Oh,
That situation.
Oh, that's when RG3 said, "I got some good milk at home." Huh? Did he say that?
Yeah,
he did.
But it was
mid.
It was sour.
Sorry,
it was half a gallon. Go. You got anybody else?
No, that's it.
Quarter piece.
Yep. Got anybody else, Mark?
I'm dead.
Did fire like. Okay, let me also be clear about this. I know who all got fired.
Cam Newton.
It was Bart Scott, Ryan Clark, Tom Pelissero, Charles Davis, Carl Ravitch. Let me be clear. With Charles Davis and Tom Pelissero, they were casualties because ESPN just bought the NFL Network.
Mm-hmm.
With Bart Scott, you only saw him on Get Up, and he was more on the radio.
Jet anyway. Who gives a fuck?
And he was more on the radio side.
Who gives a fuck?
On the radio side.
I hated
Raven
listening to him,
first
too.
though. Fire the Jets. If you was the Jet, you can get fired. That's how I feel.
By the way, shout out to the Bills. They are now the new ESPN New York is now the new home of the Buffalo Bills. And so
Don't.
That's a bad thing?
Yes.
Okay.
Anytime the Bills get a lot of exposure, they start playing like shit. Just let them be.
Carl Ravitch, who of course was the voice of MLB baseball for like the last 30 years. David Lloyd from Sports Center. But everyone was focusing on Ryan Clark because Ryan Clark is the biggest name. Mm-hmm. And Cam Newton was the biggest name. And Cam Newton was only there 2 days a week.
Yeah, Cam Newton don't give a shit.
I like Ryan Clark. I don't always agree with Ryan Clark.
Yeah, right.
I like Ryan Clark.
I like pivot Ryan Clark. I don't like ESPN Ryan Clark.
He has to be that way.
And what I like about Ryan Clark
I know, but that's what I'm saying. I totally agree with you. I'm just saying I like pivot Ryan Clark. I like who he is when he's around Freddie and
the Freak Boy.
Relax, Tig.
Channing
Crowder.
What I like,
Channing, yeah.
Damn dolphin, freak ass boy.
Meow.
That's
insane.
role playing as a cat, right?
Yeah, that was insane.
Yeah, I tell you about them dolphin freak ass boys. Because I think that's the thing. He found out on air. And like I said, I like Ryan Clark. What I like about Ryan Clark is even when he wrong, he'll come out and say, "Man, my bad. I was." You know what I'm saying? I was wrong. You don't get that in the media a lot nowadays.
Mm-hmm. That's true.
And he's gonna be. He'll
be okay.
He's got the pivot. He'll land on his feet. NFL and Fox might hire him or CBS or maybe NBC.
Or he might go be a defensive coordinator with the damn Steelers. Who knows?
Might go coach. He's good. And so Mark, is anybody else you had? Was that it?
I haven't processed it yet, but it's something about Sophie. But go ahead.
All right, go ahead, Nick.
I got the NBA. Well, not NBA. I got NBA's part of this, but I have the investigators behind this whole Clipper thing. I'm calling out names.
You got who?
Oh my God!
This whole investigation. End the investigation,
please, dude.
This is even the commissioner is saying this is lasting way longer than it should.
And now you're hearing they might not be done with this even before this season started.
So what the fuck?
What are we talking about?
What are we waiting on?
Kawhi was going to be a Clip. It's going to be a Raptor. Yeah. Brandon Ingram and Grady are going to be Clippers.
I think the trade should just go through no matter what happens.
It is going through.
It's going through.
No matter what happens.
It's going through.
But they should still do the investigation because if you find a way to pay niggas off the books,
they're not the only ones.
They let everybody do it.
Well, that's why they're investigating the Gary Trent contract now.
Why? Because he was. Oh no, that's Gary Payton Jr. that was betting on games and was.
All right,
Gary Trent Jr. Got $64 million coming off his worst year of his career.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Wait, who gave it to him?
The Bucks.
That's why Giannis wanted to get traded. It was a dumbass shit like that.
And they signed.
He's Rich Paul's his agent too, isn't he?
Wait,
yeah.
Nobody talk about that.
What? His brother being in the league?
Yeah.
Nepotism for that, but it's okay. Never mind. People like Giannis. That's why it's hard.
Pat Riley said them dudes are not coming to Miami.
Nafisa,
yes,
she'll probably be back tomorrow.
I hope so.
But yeah, man, in this investigation, dog, Because at the end of the day, because both teams are basically like we're quote unquote not we're the trade's not going to go all through officially because we're waiting on this whatever the shit happens. Because for Toronto, they're like, well, they're trying to figure out if Kawhi's gonna get suspended. Basically, that's what they're waiting on.
They whooped the bird's ass.
Yeah, they did. But it's trying to get to the point where I think they don't stop giving the fuck and just go ahead and just have everything go on, because literally everybody is advertising on both sides. The new teams and everything, they've showed the depth charts for both teams and all that other shit. So both the trade is going through. They're basically just seeing how long Kawhi can get suspended for, and if there has to be some accommodations from the Clippers behind that. But it doesn't matter. But you know who was the first player that got paid under wraps?
Joe Smith.
Yes. And it ruined Minnesota.
Sure did.
Minnesota had no first round picks for like 5 years.
Y'all sure the first person got paid in the wraps?
They got caught.
But I got caught.
Oh, because
you know what happened the second time.
Because I'm for sure Jordan wasn't only getting paid.
Oh, Pippen was getting paid more than that too. But Andre Karolinko, you remember when he signed up over there with Brooklyn, and everybody's like, "Why the hell is this nigga contract so low?" And there was a rumor going around because
the youngest brother, Tig.
Yeah. Because the room, because you remember the Russian politic dude, he was a Russian president or some shit like that during that time.
Who? The Nets owner?
Yeah,
Provorov. Yeah, he was running for
he was running for Congress over there. So the rumor was that he was paying him.
What's his name?
Mikhail Provorov.
I thought you said throw it off.
Yeah, Sonny, I don't know what's wrong with this dude.
Yeah, this nigga tripping. But yeah, he was a guy that they said that he was getting paid. He was paid under the table. He paid him Russian money to sign up over there, and he gave him a little bullshit minimum contract. But yeah, man, get this shit over with, man. I'm tired of seeing this. This is an unnecessary story.
Man, just find the Clippers, find Kawhi, man, and let's get on with
Steve
the fucking
Ballmer's going to pay for everything. He doesn't give a shit. He wants it to be. He wants his bad news reputation to go down. He's tired of this shit.
Please.
He's tired of the bad press. Everybody is in the shit, and it's going about
a scam Scatterboo doing.
He tried to do a backflip and botched it. It was at Fanatics Fest.
He might be over. Never mind.
This dude's stupid.
Might be what?
Over it.
Him and the quarterback, nigga. Show him up.
All right, let me get to mine. By the way, Michelle throwing off. Yo, relax.
Michelle wasn't.
Relax, Tig, relax.
Y'all think Michelle was her? That's what the problem was.
Yo, chill.
It was Michael Turner.
All right.
He says, "Why call me the burner?"
Probably had enough of y'all. I just want you to know.
You turned the first one. Hey, Cody. Hey, find the time for that clip.
You said they called the burner. You got the clap.
Go ahead, John.
All right.
Oh, somebody got to play Usher Let It Burn.
We're trading places.
Jordan Rogers.
Uh-oh.
Jordan Rogers, I did not think you would do the one thing that
is that Aaron Rodgers' brother?
Yes.
Okay.
You would do the
one he doesn't talk. The one he doesn't talk to.
Yeah. Aaron Rodgers done reconciled with the whole family but him.
I wouldn't touch this thing either.
Me neither.
He's gonna make me do the one thing I never thought that me and Nick wouldn't. The one thing that me and Nick probably hate more than anything.
What's that?
Agree with
Stephen A. Smith?
Kiffin.
No. Defend Lane Kiffin.
Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah.
Oh no. Success look like for Lane Kiffin, year one at LSU this year.
Well, look, I'm not going to beat around the bush. Lane Kiffin has to reach the national championship game or it's a failure. If he can't get further than he did at Ole Miss with more resources at LSU,
yeah.
What are we even doing here? If you look at this roster, and I'm not even talking about how much money LSU has spent.
The heir apparent to
6 or 7 to field the 2026 of LSU. They're spending over $100 million. That's $54 million to have Brian Kelly not coach them. That's $40 million plus to a roster that you accumulated talent through the NIL portal. And you have $13 million for Lane Kiffin. That's over $100 million. If you can't get further than Ole Miss did last year with a quarterback that nobody wanted that came from the FCS level, albeit he's a stud, love him. That was a great get by Ole Miss. But if you can't get that far, if not further, it's a failure. Not saying Lane Kiffin's job's in jeopardy if he doesn't reach the national championship, but it is national championship or bust.
Man, get him off my screen.
What? He looks like a Temu.com jackass version of Aaron Rodgers. So
what are you talking about? You gonna make me defend Lane Kiffin out of all people?
Come on, fam.
He might be the reason why Aaron Rodgers does mushrooms.
So let me get this straight. And then you also said that he's under more pressure than Kalen DeBoer.
What?
At Oregon?
The coach from Alabama.
Oh, Alabama.
How?
You know the nigga that took over for Nick Saban?
Yes. So let me get this straight.
Who's under more pressure than him?
Lane Kiffin, apparently.
No. Lane Kiffin is okay.
I wish Kirby Smart fires a friend.
Let me get
boy.
Let me get this straight. Just because he got all these players in the transfer portal, there's no.
That doesn't mean anything.
We don't know what these players are going to look like when they play together.
Mm-hmm.
He's literally bringing in Coach Ed Orgeron. That's all that matters, and that's all that anybody needs to know. So,
and we said that on the show 2 weeks before it happened. Literally called it. Lane was going to take the LSU job 2 weeks later, and Coach O was coming to be his lead recruiter.
LSU wear purple and yellow too, huh?
Yep.
These teams don't like matching.
The heck you mean that Lane Kiffin is under the most pressure of any coach? He got to get to a natty the first year. Are you kidding me?
He's not. First
Who is that dude? He played?
He was quarterback at Vanderbilt.
He was sorry.
Oh, that's when Vanderbilt was sorry.
Well, I don't give a damn if they was good. He was sorry.
like I said, he was a quarterback. He was the heir apparent to Jay Cutler. He was there right after Jay Cutler was.
Yeah, that's when the program went down.
Yeah. So the moment he took over.
I got another one. You know it's football season.
Oh, Lord.
Oh, shit.
When Chris Canty is already hating on Joe Burrow.
Oh, my God. This is crazy.
John, I seen you put this in the chat. I don't know what happened.
This is what happened.
You'll hear.
It's
ridiculous.
This is Chris Canty on where Joe Burrow is amongst the elite quarterbacks.
Do you believe Burrow is still a top 5 quarterback in this league?
No. And I don't understand why we still have
That's Ravens bias.
Joe Burrow being a top 5 quarterback.
Just listen.
I don't get it.
Say nothing.
First of all, the best ability is availability. In 2 of the last 3 years, Joe Burrow has missed 2 months of the season. And it just so happens to coincide with the Cincinnati Bengals being on the outside looking into the postseason in 3 straight years. I'm tired of all of the Joe Burrow sycophants and all of the people that are in the excuse-making business for this dude. He has this team the exact way he wants it. He's the one that was caping for his 2 wide receivers to get paid top dollar, even though we all said that it was ridiculous when it comes to roster construction. Well, guess what? Joe Burrow has exactly what he wants. And guess what? It's amounted to 0 playoff wins for the Cincinnati Bengals over the last 4 years. Matter of fact, the last time they were in the postseason was 2022. And this dude going into year 7, we're talking about him only being in the postseason twice. I don't understand how we're giving Joe Burrow all of these kudos, all of these accolades, all of this praise for once upon a time making a Super Bowl that they just so happen to lose. Joe Burrow is not a top 5 quarterback in our league.
And here's the dumb part. They asked Chris Canty to put his top 5 quarterbacks. Number 1 was Josh Allen. Number 2 was Patrick Mahomes. Number 3 was Lamar Jackson. Number 4 was Matthew Stafford. Number 5 was Drake May.
All right, next. Drake May is not a top 5 quarterback in the league. I don't understand the Drake May obsession.
I do. Drake May is a really good quarterback. I'm not sure he's top 5, but he's
not better than Joe Burrow.
He's a really good quarterback.
He's a very good deep passer.
He's a really good quarterback. I'm not putting him top 5. That's not what I'm doing. I'm confused about how you can watch a Cincinnati Bengals game.
That says Joe
And
Burrow.
y'all don't know, and y'all know, Arrow who don't know, I'm a Bills fan. We haven't beat Cincinnati when we played Cincinnati in a long time. I can't even hate. How do you watch a Cincinnati Bengals game and say Joe Burrow's not a top 5 quarterback?
Nigga,
That's just hate.
Joe Burrow is like Drew Brees 2.0.
All right. Next game.
Joe Burrow is like, I'm not comparing him to him because y'all know how I feel about this man. Dan Marino.
Yeah, the passer of the ball. Yeah, because he might be the best passer in the league. Nah, he is.
He is. This is fucking crazy.
Hey, you know what's even crazy? You know what number 2 is?
Dad moment.
Justin Herbert out of pocket. You said Darren Mullen?
No, he said a dad moment.
Oh,
dad moment.
Oh,
my
dad
next
moment.
one.
We support those here.
Yeah, always. Max Kellerman. I'm not gonna play the audio because it's too dang long. But he's going on his podcast with Rich Paul, and he said this.
I hate these 2 niggas together. I'm not gonna lie.
The Lakers are in danger of losing their premium brand recognition to the New York Knicks, and that's right inside of Los Angeles. The Dodgers and the Rams are right there at their heels.
Wait, excuse me?
What?
Wait, excuse me?
Don't even waste your time.
Wait.
Let the Laker hater say it first.
Wait.
Y'all go first. Y'all go first.
Can the Laker
That's not possible.
Go, Nick. It is literally impossible for the Lakers to lose anything. As when you talking about marketing wise, there's nothing that can affect them.
Wait.
Even when they were trash, not making it to the playoffs, all this stuff, they were still talked about. They're not losing nothing to nobody.
Did you say the Lakers?
Yes.
It starts with the Lakers.
Do y'all know the 3 most powerful brands in sports is the Lakers, Yankees,
and the Cowboys?
And the Cowboys?
Yes.
Yeah. But
they're not losing that
at all.
They're gonna lose
they didn't lose it when they were trash for 8 years. They didn't lose it.
They didn't lose at all.
At all. And this is a hater saying this, y'all. I do not like the Lakers at all, as y'all already know. And this is crazy. This is the most absolute out of pocket thing I've ever heard. This is so New York bias.
I just want to say this, and I said it, and I said it when I hate these two together.
Yeah. Y'all like them.
Hate these two together, like
because they have the most stupidest takes in the fucking world.
And the show might be entertaining. I haven't watched any of it.
I don't want to.
These two together,
ridiculous.
It's like
the thing is they
they
never lost anything. That I feel like they never lost. The Lakers lost anything. The Knicks were already overvalued, and they were just like the Knicks were already up there. They were already overvalued just because of the market they played in. I mean, if you look at at the Forbes list, the Lakers aren't even on the Forbes list, the top 10 teams. They were not there.
The Knicks, and this is no disrespect to any other city, the Knicks is that important because it's New York.
That's it.
Exactly.
That's all.
I'm saying.
The Lakers
already overvalued.
The Lakers was relevant in Minnesota and here in LA. And LA is if you're not winning, we don't give a fuck about you type time.
Pretty much.
And what do you mean that the Dodgers and the Rams, and this is no slight at either one of those teams, but when it comes to LA,
John, you're a Dodger fan.
It starts with the Lakers, and then you figure it out from there. It's Lakers, Dodgers, and you figure it out from there.
Hey, John, y'all won the last 2 championships, right?
You won on 3 world championships in the last 5 years.
No,
back to
back.
Yes.
The Dodgers on going back to back. And it was still a fucking Laker town. This don't make no sense.
None.
It's again. He's reading the Forbes list. That's it. Because the Rams are on that list. That's the reason why. I'm not worried about it.
I'm not either. But Max, I'm gonna say this again. Max wasn't saying all this when he was on 710.
Oh, because he was getting paid by Lakers.
He wasn't saying all that.
Lakers affiliate.
He wasn't saying all that when he was on 710. Now you got Rich. Shut up. And then my final one. Go ahead, Mark.
Hate John. Before I like Max Calvin alone.
I don't like Rich Paul.
I like Rich Paul alone. I think he's a good agent.
Yes.
Because for me, if you get players paid,
you're a good agent.
Yeah.
Right.
Mulugeta's better.
Huh?
Devin Mulugeta.
Mulugeta's better.
Oh, I'm not saying who's better. You're a good agent if you get your players paid.
And he got some trash players.
That's all I care about.
Fledged hater.
I like them two individually. These two together
are ridiculous.
It's like Lakers and LeBron marriage. I hate them together.
It's not good.
I hate them together.
And my final one is for everybody who's been on a soapbox about this Tom Brady Logan Paul.
Oh my God!
What is that?
That's a raccoon.
Raccoon.
That motherfucker big as fuck.
I look like Jason Willett.
What's up, BK?
What'd you just say?
Relax.
That raccoon built like a
he's got a spinal. He's got a spinal.
The
issue.
hunchback of
the raccoon. Jason Willett got a spinal issue, or the
raccoon does.
The same person.
That raccoon built like a rich white man on vacation.
Yeah,
paying for the young black girl.
I can't say it. I was gonna say the coon does, but I didn't want to say it like that.
Holy shit!
That's insane.
Well, goddamn.
All right, motherfucker, Cody kept telling the truth. Hey, Cody, if you said the coon does, that didn't answer the question though.
That's what I was trying to.
Everybody is getting out of shape over this Tom Brady Logan Paul situation. This was at Fanatics Fest. It was on Tom Brady said some stuff about WWE. Now let me be perfectly clear. Tom Brady didn't literally slap Logan Paul.
No, he didn't.
He slapped him on the arm. He didn't slap him in the face.
For people who never watched wrestling before,
this is Tom Brady setting up a bit with Logan Paul. Now this is where I'm getting where I'm ticked off now.
Setting up a bitch?
No. Setting up a storyline with Logan Paul. I don't know if he's gonna get in the ring, or he's gonna be magic, whatever. But this is what's ticking me off now. All these people now coming out the woodwork saying Tom Brady needs to go sit down somewhere.
Why? He's retired.
So I'm like, oh, stay out of the line. I'm listening to 710. Stay out of the limelight. Go be like DiCaprio. Put on a baseball hat and go bang young girls. Be like Jordan. Go on the NASCAR things.
And
why are you doing commercials?
But
yo, relax.
Nigga.
And that's the way the world goes.
And basically, Mac said, you actually looking desperate because you been in all these commercials. No,
that's hate.
Tom Brady is being Tom freaking Brady.
He's been doing the same thing he was doing ever since he's been with Giselle.
Wait. They said go be
like MJ. Go
and Top Young Boys, but not that. The one before that.
DiCaprio.
And fuck the ones that's barely legal.
Basically, go back like 20-year-old model chicks.
Nah,
like,
no.
Y'all think it's? I mean, shut up.
No, don't do that.
Hey,
don't do that. Tom Brady, you continue to make every single dollar.
Do whatever you want to do.
It's called sports entertainment, y'all.
Yeah.
God damn.
Y'all did not realize that was a bit, and now everyone out now. Tom Brady, now all the white elitists.
Oh my lord! You should have seen what Jason Whitlock had to say about it.
I bet.
Get out of here, man.
Oh, he was praising it, right?
No, he was not. He a Tom Brady hater.
My dude, Tom Brady and Logan Paul saw each other at the World Cup, and they flipped each other off, and that was it.
Oh, like
all right, it's time to go home. All right.
You didn't ask Cody or Nick if they had it.
Well, Nick did this going on. Cody, what's your calling out names, bro?
John. I don't have any.
Cody went in the show. All tripping.
No.
I don't have any.
Great. Okay. So let's let you know what we got going on. So I'm gonna talk more about this tomorrow night on Sports Review Wrestling. Because now it seems all the wrestling community is upset because Tom Brady's getting involved. I'll check them tomorrow. Check me, JoJo, Nessa, Trail, Sports Review Wrestling, 7:00 tomorrow, Pacific time. Check out Mark, No Rules, live, IG, 8 p.m. on Thursday. Check us 3 back here Friday night. We'll start looking ahead to the WNBA All-Star game. The start countdown, NFL season, rookies reporting to training camp, veterans are reporting to training camps, and we're 50 days away from the kickoff of the NFL season, 35 days away from the kickoff of college football, and we're going to have a discussion on Friday and even Tuesday when Cody gets back. Is it time for the SEC to separate from the NCAA? But we'll talk about that on the next 2 episodes. Make sure you're following Master Debaters on Instagram and X at Master Debaters. Subscribe to Sports for You and Ballers and Briefs on YouTube. Of course, you can follow us all on X, Instagram, and TikTok. And thank y'all again for the night. Cody, Nessa, great topics once again. And we got more coming up next week for episode 3 of Master Debaters. But Sports for You, back this Friday, bringing the chaos on a Freaky Friday. And you already know what's going down. This has been Sports for You. I'm John. That's Mark. Nick Freeze.
Yep.
That's Cody. Embrace the debate. Y'all have a good night. See you Friday. Peace.
We stay lit. If you want the truth, come take your seat. Join the debate. Bring the heat. 1 mic, 4 angles, no fear, no pause, big names, big swings.